All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay, in 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
And there is no easy way to say this, Mom, but you are a dabbler.
Oh, derp. Derp. Oh, wasn't that silly, kids?
You doing crab cakes, Rob? Rob?
And now, live from the Night Views radio studio, it's the Rob Saul Show. Please welcome South Jersey's favorite single dad and radio's most bitter divorcee, Rob Saul.
It's so good when you're gone. It's so good when you're gone. I'm so happy you left. It's like heaven without you. I hope you never forget.
Stuttering John said you're dead to me, but Rob Saul got clean. Now he towers above them all. The two crowns shaking, ready to fall. Rob Soulless rising, answering the call. Devil birds watching, who takes it all? No more drinks, no more chains. New life running through his veins. Rob Soulless wears the name like a crown. Left the past, don't need the shame. While John still stuck, yelling loud. Rob leveled up and drew a crowd. Rob Soulless, rising up clean. Rob Soulless, best he's ever been. Rob Soulless, took the crown tonight. Rob Soulless, stepping into the light.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Rob Saul Show. I am Rob Saul. A few things to get to tonight. First of all, I want to thank Senile Drunktard. That's who sent me that Rob Soulless video. Is it Rob Soulless or Rob Soulless? A little mixture of both I see in there. But I just want to say hello to you. Actually, you know what I was doing today when I was cleaning up? I got drunk one time and ordered $1,000 camera and couldn't figure out how to, it's like a pro camera, and couldn't figure out how to hook it up. I found it, charged it, and I have it hooked up. How do I look? Am I looking good on the camera? How's the camera look? Actually, let me take my sunglasses off. I can, because I have beautiful blue eyes and they're not crossed. Unlike that fat $2 Dan who has to order a wife online. Yes. How are we doing, everybody? No beers. I haven't had any beers. Day 81, ladies and gentlemen. Let me give myself a round of applause. Does the camera not look good? Looks like $1,000. Good. All right. Just wanted to make sure. This is not a webcam. It's a Canon. My movement looks weird though, right? But I'm happy to be here with you guys. Tomorrow I am, first of all, I just want to say, I have not started the 12 steps yet. I'm still technically in rehab in an outpatient program. I say it over and over again. But John pulls up the 12 steps and is telling me he's breaking all the rules. He's going to tell on me. I'm a step skipper. Thank you. Filet fish 910. Congrats on day 81. That's right. And, you know, I even noticed in Deb's room, Reverend Fugly was like, it's day 81, right? And I was like, wow, look at this. I have some day counters with me, and I love it. I love the support. This person hates me that comes in. Rob used Ozempic and then pretended to stop drinking. Yep, I am in the gym every day. I work my ass off. Rob Soulless. Nasty Neil's here. Nasty, the nasty one, I believe, is going to be coming in with us today. Deb's supposed to be stopping by, and then some other people. But I am happy to be here with you today on this fine, what is it? Sunday. It's a Sunday. Okay. So tomorrow, me and Alex are getting our crabs. He may be doing the show with me. I'll have to put the camera back, get the other chair, the other mics out here. So we will do that. Hey, let's get to our first super chat of the day, our first and only. Thank you. Light 632, $2 says, everyone Discord say you creamed inside Ava bear last year. No. Well, geez, I don't know. Also, by the way, in my new camera, you get to see my my Schully glasses. According to John, that I said that I don't remember buying these and that I was drunk wearing it. Well, I did wear it drunk. No, I wore them on Point Davenport. I know that I ordered glasses. I said there are some things, like, first of all, people demanding apologies is crazy to me. You know, and any you know, any people I've harmed in real life, I haven't even gotten through the steps yet to make amends. I'm not even really doing AA. I'm still in rehab. But I mean, it's crazy the amount of people like you and then like, oh, Rob has an excuse. He's saying he don't remember. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't remember everything I do on the internet. But you know, if that's my biggest flaw is talking shit on the internet, then I'm doing okay. All right. Let's see. I hope I didn't. All right. Chillin'. Thank you for the $5 super sticker. I appreciate you, sir. Anyway, thanks to my mods in here. We got Vagina Wrinkle in here. Fuck Stuttering John forever. John went pretty hard. We can watch some of that while I wait for people to come in. Actually, I may. Yeah. My favorite too is that John John said he was going to sue me now for defamation, saying that I called him an alcoholic. I don't think that's the real. I mean, first of all, there's no way to if they then that means he would have to take a test, right? He would have to go to a professional, and a professional would tell him. So if he can get, I mean, unless he's paying somebody off, if he goes to a facility and gets tested, I doubt they're going to get clearance saying that, you know, but that's just my humble opinion. Just my humble opinion. Yeah. I'm going to sue Rob. So now I'm a loser. Now I'm a, you know, now I'm a bitch because I can't drive. Now I have no talent. Before, I mean, he was kissing my ass. What do you think about that, Nasty?
Yeah, it was a pretty amazing show. I was checking it out earlier.
Yeah. I mean, this is insane. Boy, what's up? Soulless. Rob Soulless. I got a good
Yeah, I will say I do like the nickname.
It's
a lot better than Nasty Squeal. I think Rob Soulless is pretty good.
I like Rob Soulless because remember I said I knew this turn was eventually coming.
Oh, yeah.
But I said I said that I thought he would just start calling me Dog Diddler. I just figured he'd go to because but John, God bless him, he did come up with a good one. Rob, apparently I sold my soul for the love of the Jew hypnotism of Schully.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez. Yeah, this is it's crazy. I sold my soul. I'm just this terrible. I mean, this is insane to me. I'm watching it and I'm just, oh yeah, now I'm enjoying. Listen, I've always had love and support of my family. Even my daughter. Me and my daughter, we're getting along. We go to concerts. She spends time with me even before I went to rehab. Told her about it. You know. So this like theory that they're bouncing around that I'm going to relapse because I'm the only thing that's keeping me hanging on is the love from the internet. I just need all this validation. No, just right now I'm working full time. In the next week or two, I will be back to working full time, and I won't be on every night. I'm still going to come on at least once a week and put something for the members too, at least. But right now, yeah, I'm doing a show every night.
That theory makes no sense anyway, because
Yeah.
you've been off the internet for months.
Yeah.
And that's how you got during that time is how you got clean and how you got in shape. So during that whole period, we were just like, oh, I can't wait till I get back into Shuli's good gracious.
Yeah, I know. This whole thing with Shuli and like, yeah. And then say, what's
And
up?
no offense to Shuli, but I don't know if selling your soul to get Shuli to like you is really worth
I
your
just
immortal soul.
I'm just not holding grudges against people. I said awful things about Shuli. Yeah, he said awful things about me. Same with Carl and back and forth. But John is now now he's so upset because I'm attacking his boyfriend Dan, and now he says, "Oh, I was only being nice because I didn't think he was trashing me." But then he didn't see me trashing him. Ava told him. The big hairy ape strikes again. But yeah, I wasn't even last night. I mean, I was getting annoyed with John, but I wasn't trashing him.
No, I wouldn't say you were trashing.
No,
that was a little disappointing because Ava last night was messaging me about, was trying to make sure you knew like that she wasn't, saying anything mean about you going to rehab or anything.
Yeah.
So for her to like call up John and say, oh, he's really trashing you, I thought that was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, and I wasn't. I mean, and he will, God forbid he looks, and now he's blaming Ditka because Ditka said Rob's not trashing you, and Ditka's like, now he's mad at Ditka because Ditka told him the truth and said he's trashing Dan, but he's not trashing you.
That's one thing I find really hilarious is when John talks about how that whole group, they talk about how like you can disagree on John's show, but you can on other shows. I'm like, that's the worst show for it. Where you can't disagree at all with John.
No, not at all. You just have to, and that Dan, he was. I mean, Ava, she agrees with him to a weird extent, but that Dan, I mean, he is just like,
I mean,
he just spit shines those balls, shines them.
I honestly do think Ava is sincere. What she says about John, I think she genuinely likes him and is friends with him. But I can't believe the Dan stuff is real. No one could be that enamored with the guy or anybody.
And now I'm stupid. I have a low IQ. And what did Dan say that I would be a guy that listen? I've never followed a crowd. They act like this is. I went on a show to talk about my sobriety, and they're acting like I'm in some cult now. It's insane. These people are nuts. And now he's giving me that thing like, oh, Rob, I'm going to go away. You already don't have any viewers. Now you're going to have less. But wait, what? Huh? What?
You'll have negative viewers.
Yeah, now I'm going to have negative viewers.
You're going to have to be paying people to watch your show.
Yeah. Now I'm talentless. All this stuff.
Yeah, that made me wonder. It's like, well, why do you care then? For one thing, you should just be happy that you're gone. It's like, finally, that albatross is gone. He was an idiot. And he had no talent. Why did he have you on the show for so long?
Because he's got his heart broken, and unfortunately, John doesn't have like me. I have a support and family outside of the internet. I don't think John does. So he thinks if you talk to him on the internet, you're like blood. But even when you are, you gotta, as long as you agree with everything he says and do everything he says. It's this friendship is a one-way street with John. So I'm sorry, John. I have friends, I have family, and I even found new friends in rehab that I hang out with outside of the internet. There are people on the internet I've met that are great. I am loving the support people are giving me, but I'm not relying on it for my sobriety.
Right.
That's what they think. They think that like I came back from sobriety, like, all right, I'm going to go on the internet now. And as long as everybody approves, I'm going to stay sober. I did this for myself and my daughter, not for the internet. I appreciate the Dabbleverse's support, most of them, immensely. I really do. It means a world of a big deal to me, but it's not what's keeping me sober.
Yeah.
You know,
there was a big thing he kept saying about, like, he was saying all these other people drink, but you don't attack them. It's like, you've never said like you're anti anyone in the world drinking.
no,
Like,
I know.
no
And
one
that's
can
like-
ever drink at any point in time. And I don't remember you ever calling John like a big drunk or saying you hated him because he drinks. Or
No, I
anything.
didn't. And now he's like, well, shitware smokes pot. Like, okay. First of all, me and John weren't real friends. I mean, we were internet buddies, and Shuley was an enemy. So it's like, but now I have to, now I can't talk to Shuley, not because he called me a dog fucker or that he said I fucked my aunt or that he called me an addict scumbag, but because he smokes weed is the topper. I can't be, you know, associated with him for that. I mean, it's so insane. Gaslighting douchebag, $1.99. Stuttering John has repeatedly admitted to being a drunk. Yeah, did you hear that? Where he said he was gonna sue me for defamation for saying he was a drunk.
He's had to sue a lot of people. Yeah, class action lawsuit.
I know, boy.
Only in reverse. It's gonna be against like 100 people.
Oh God, I guess I'll have to set up a GoFundMe for those funds. Rev Fugly, $4.99. Thanks. I saw your support over on Deb's show this morning. He's a day counter with me. I love it. I was the best Stuttering John co-host ever. I was the best Stuttering John co-host, even if it was only for 20 seconds. Stuttering John is a deadbeat. You guys are probably number 2 and 3, respectively. On to 82, Rob. Keep it going. Still day count. Thank you, sir. Reverend Fugly. I appreciate you. Light, 632. $2. Carm say him Gilly gonna meet you at Hard Rock in May.
All right, cool.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So yeah, well, I guess we'll watch them. Did anybody clip it? Because somebody just sent me like the whole show in my email, but I was hoping there'd be some like clips to watch. But I don't know. Let me see.
Yeah, because it's a pretty long show.
Yeah, I know. And he goes on for me a while. I was just kind of, oh, here we go. We got one from 20 minutes ago from Pests. Pests is a good one. Thank you. Just 28 minutes ago. It's called Stuttering John Goes Gloves Off with Rob Saul. No more Mr. Nice Stuttering John. All right. Let's all right. Well, this is good. This one's only 21 minutes.
And Final Boss in the chat saying that he clipped it, but he hasn't uploaded it yet. So
okay, I got
get on to it, Final Boss.
Yeah, I got. Okay, I got. So thank you, Pest, for uploading this. Pest, I've noticed, is doing some good ones here. Again, you can stick it to the Duke by sending a heartwarming a super chat. He hates it because, you know, I'm going away. He goes away until he becomes penniless and then comes back.
Yeah,
and I mean, it's just like he thinks. Well,
the first time he went away, he got that like $3,000 from KB, and I think he thinks like that will always happen, and it won't.
How much cocaine did Rob do before the show? That's your last free one, sir. Yeah, I get drug tested twice a week in the program I'm in, so none. Yo, Tommy Jordan, how's my butt? Oh no, that's Tommy Jordan's hairline. Okay, I thought it was but it's hi, Tommy Jordan's hairline. The Duke is believing a guy named Stupid. Oh yeah, now Deb, Dan is like comparing the Deb turn to the Rob Saul turn on John. Is Deb,
another one who sold her soul.
Yeah, so me and Deb drinking the shitware Kool-Aid, shit flavored Kool-Aid. All right.
Yeah, he was saying that Deb just used to always beg to come on his show.
Yeah, and she'd come on drunk.
Nothing.
She was a nothing. Is Deb like a really big superstar now?
I guess. Yeah, I think she blew up.
No offense against Deb, but I mean,
I like that everyone is a complete like loser once they fall out with them.
Yeah.
Before that, they're doing shows every day with them.
Yeah, I broke the man's heart because, you know, the opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. He'd just be like, what the fuck? Who the fuck's that guy? I don't care. You know. Stuttering John has no discipline and is too lazy, if not scared to stop drinking.
Well, there was a part later in that show where Dan was saying like it's impossible to get drunk off a light beer. And I was thinking, Dan, we have evidence that John gets really drunk off light beer.
Oh, I know.
Like he's done it multiple times on live
is just
stream.
like a mess with his. He had to get off to go spend time with his discounted mail order bride. That man is a fucking monster. Let me read this from Beavis. He said, I don't understand why anyone would super chat John when there's a 50% chance he won't read it and a percent chance that he will take your money anyway. 100% chance. 100% chance he'll take your money. That's right, folks. That's why you can super chat over here. I will read all your comments, even if you call me a dog fucker. If you say that you think I'm still using, I don't care. I read the super chats. I'll argue with you about it, and I'll tell you, and I'll check you, but I'll read it because that's you people are giving your hard-earned money here to either praise me or just give me some advice or to trash me. Why are you trashing me? Filet O Fish 910. The folks at the Stop Drinking subreddit have a nice saying. I will not drink with you today. Shortened to IWNDY.
I think that's longer than just saying I will not drink with you.
Yeah, they're really nice over there. All right. Well, I will check it out. All right. Well, let's get into it, Neil. Let's start watching, see what Pest put together. Because I was watching it laughing from my recliner. I saw it pop up on my phone and I said, oh, I wonder what John's going to be talking about today. And he came in hot right with me, right?
Yeah, it was pretty amazing.
He must have got off the phone with Ava and oh, Robbie, I found out from Ava, Rob is trashing me. Now he's a scumbag dog fucker, you know. You think you're better than me?
Human piece of garbage.
Hey, Rob, look, I'm having a beer. I must be a degenerate. No.
I want to say just because of that one beer you are.
Right. There's a multitude of others.
Just reading the 12 steps that you get from AA when you recover from alcoholism. Skull! Apparently, Rob Saul is not really following the 12 steps of sobriety. You know, it's amazing. Now, I have not attacked him, but now the gloves are off, Rob. Why are the gloves off? Because I have not attacked you at all. I have supported you wholeheartedly in the past. I have defended you against the shitware time and time again. And don't tell me that I didn't congratulate you on your sobriety, because I did. I did. And I hope you stay sober. But now you're making it your mission to be an asshole to me after all I did. And the reason is there's more money to be made being my enemy than my friend, because you are a parasite. You used me. You used my friendship to monetize your channel.
Listen, I fucking earned that, Neil. I mean, first of all, like, that's not why I started doing this show. You know, I was always a Stern fan. I went on John's show. But yeah, I was a mess at the time. I was going through a lot. And, you know, so I was. And then it got to the point, it got worse because it was like, then I was giving myself an excuse to drink and use, because I would be like, I can't go on the internet and do a show sober because I'm reading a million horrible things about myself. So that was not that I'm blaming that for my drink. I'm just saying I would give myself an excuse.
Yeah, you convince yourself of that.
Yeah. So it was, you know, geez, I'm like, I'm shocked. My head is spinning right now. But yeah, so no, I didn't go on like I'm going to use and like. How long was I doing a show with him, Neil? For a while, and I was always
it was probably like a year or more. Probably
so
over a year.
Does he think I was planning this on? I got where I need to be. I'll go to rehab now, lose weight, and turn on the Duke.
But when you go on any show, part of that, like you can have a great time, or whatever. But when you're on something, it is. You also are promoting yourself.
Yeah.
And that goes for any show, like a podcast, talk show, you know, late night talk shows, all that stuff. Radio shows back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah, people were going to sleep with your. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Well, let's. Oh yeah. Oh, James Nixon said, and it was not only John. You needed the hours. People were going to sleep with your show on to help get the hours. Oh yeah, because I had everybody helping me, trying to my OG soul washers, the one that even liked me when I was a drunken idiot.
Used me. And then when the shitware says to you, "Hey dog, really happy about your sobriety. You should ditch John and come on our show."
Is that what he said? Did he say you should ditch John?
No, that nothing like that happened. I had a message from Shul. He was like, "Hey, I just wanted to, I know we didn't always get along. You know, we've said some shit about each other, but you know, I'm really proud of you that you did this. You look great. You sound great." He's like, "You don't have to," he goes, "You can still hate me and trash me if you want. I just wanted to let you know that." That's what he said.
I think honestly,
yeah.
That's a big problem I have with John saying this, because it takes away from anything you've done. Like,
yeah,
you know, everything's going to be about him. I had to say a similar thing. I'm not comparing it, but when I made up with Ava, I actually texted John. I was like, "Just so you know, I'm not trying to get back on your show or anything, but me and Ava are fine now." And then he went on air and was like, you know, made it all about that I was trying to get in with Ava to get back on his show. And what made me mad about that is like, well, that takes away from like Ava apologizing to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all about just everything's about John. The whole world revolves around John.
Chillin 9245 $2. Diet soda is the same as soda. Stupid is an idiot. The Duke's champion 99-cent super sticker. Thank you, sir. Penis wrinkle, long time no see. $1.99. Still wait for my apology, Rob. You used me as well. You tortured me with my, I mean, not saying that I was a kind person, but you fucking tortured me, dude. But I'm glad. Let's how about we start fresh, me and the wrinkles. You know, vagina wrinkle is quite smitten with me now. Well, she was smitten with me when I was a drunk, but you know. A lot of people
it must be real then.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So, all right, let's get back to some more Johnny.
John does it. You ditched me. Just like Keanu, just like Quadfather, just like every mother I have helped. And you did it because it makes you money. What does that say about you? Now,
no, you know, it has nothing to do with the money. And I wasn't trashing you, but yeah, I've been going on other shows because a lot of people are reaching out to me, and a lot of people that are in sobriety enjoy seeing it, or not in sobriety, into recovery, and sober people and other people that, you know, have kind of reached out that they, you know, and had some questions. Yeah, I'm not making a killing over here.
Yeah, and it wasn't just Shuli. Like you had little Emmy on, and you were really nasty to her.
Yeah,
and
yeah, I was nasty to a lot of people, and I've told Carl. I mean, Carl and his wife Jenny.
Yeah, I think John forgets to look at that. He's only thinking like these people did stuff to you, but it wasn't like you were completely innocent. You didn't give anything back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And a lot of the people, the Shuli haters, like now Shuli's anonymous, doesn't like me because I'm not hating on Shuli anymore. And they're like, "Oh, Shuli called you this and said that about you," and you're just like, "Oh, I got an apology and he wished me congratulations, I'm good." I'm like, you people act like that I was over there praising Shuli and he was just attacking me for no reason.
Yeah.
By the way, I started the war with Shuli. It's not like the guy was always nice to me until I started going after him.
And I would hope that's like a more like realistic approach. Like it's one thing to like make fun of someone like on a show, but then like you don't want them to like actually like have their life ruined. So when you see like that they're doing well, I think that's like a good thing, a normal thing to be like, "Hey, I'm glad you're doing well."
I hate Rob way less now. I love seeing messages like that. And I see a lot too. That like, I still think he fucking sucks, but I hope he stays sober. Not everybody has to be a fan.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, like it's one thing to make fun of somebody, but
yeah.
I don't want anyone's life to actually be ruined in the Dabbleverse. Like even people I make fun of. I'm not a huge fan of John, but I don't want his life to be ruined or anything.
Penis Wrinkle said he fled to Iraq when the Duke left, but he's getting crazy over there, so he came home. All right, there you go. Penis Wrinkle.
You brought Penis Wrinkle back to the Dabbleverse.
I hadn't heard.
Yeah, I know. And he's not blocked. When I went in, I said I'm going to start. I remember back when I was drinking, I'd unblock everybody every day except Penis Wrinkle. That was the only one I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I remember when I came back from rehab, somebody said they were blocked, and I said I'm just going to go ahead and block everybody. And I saw Penis Wrinkle. I said I'm even going to unblock Penis Wrinkle. How about that?
Wow.
Heard that you were badmouthed to me.
Why don't you do any research and watch it yourself?
It's just
and you did it.
Then you can decide whether that's trashing you or not.
Because it makes you money. What does that say about you? Now, I hadn't heard that you were badmouthed to me. I got a guy who just says, oh, no, you're just badmouthing Dan from Nice Podcast. Well, that's not the case. Who's ever telling me that is full of shit.
Look at this.
He's lying to me. Skull!
Leave Ditka alone, man. He's, I feel bad, but, Ditka knows I'm not really trashing him. I'm not praising him and defending him, but I'm not trashing him.
Ditka's a guy who does a lot for John.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, he does a lot behind the scenes.
Yeah, but John is it's what you're doing for me and what you can do for me now. What you've done for him in the past.
And again, it's if you don't agree 100%.
Yeah, you got to be 100% on board. And that he sees that as a betrayal from Ditka because Ditka didn't think what I was doing was trashing him. And he's and it don't matter that Ditka, and I know all the work Ditka does for John for free, not a cent.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to it's not just because he's like, oh, well, Ditka and Ava's have different opinions of trashing. Ditka saw it, and I honestly believe he was like, because I honestly believe it's not trashing. Was I annoyed with some of the stuff John said and voiced my annoyance about it? Yes, but I wasn't trashing the guy. Wasn't like a fucking scumbag loser.
He's a human garbage.
Yeah, like he does to me today.
Because I know, and you know, that you have been trashing me. Now, I don't watch you. Nobody does, Rob. And that's the point. And when I go away, which is going to be very soon.
This is like the same thing he gives like Shuley and Carl, the threatening to go away. John, like my show, and the only reason I'm fucking covering you now is because you're talking about me. That's what this show is. I watch people talk about me and react to it, but I don't do a Stuttering John show. And even if I did, this isn't my living. Like you going away, I'm still going to clock in and go to work. Like you going away is not.
They're going to fire you at work. Like we're sorry, John's no longer on the internet.
John's on the internet.
We're going to let you go.
Yeah. Jeez. So, I mean, this threat does not, I know he thinks that, I don't know. Maybe he is, his content being goofy is what's making Shuley so much money and Carl so much money, but it's not making me a whole lot because I'm not one of the prominent top tier figures. I'm a top talked about because of being on John's show for so long and being such a drunken buffoon. But I'm not like one of the high earners in the Dabbleverse. That's my whole living is, super chats.
A lot sooner than you think. When I go away, there'll be no interest in you. And you know what always happens with people who become sober? Now, Rob.
He's so angry that I'm sober. It's just, what happened? They better their lives and they don't want to talk to me anymore.
They get thinner.
They start getting color in their face.
Don't fall asleep on live streams.
Yeah, their kids talk to them.
Rob called me. I could play you his message if you want. I won't, because I'm not a scumbag like Rob. But I could play you his message. Hey, calling from rehab, whatever it was. 9-5.
I won't play it, but I'll just recite it.
Yeah. First of all, I would. It's an ugly feedback. Missy B says, "Careful, Rob. They rely on your reaction. They thrive on it. It's an ugly feedback loop." Yeah. Well, first of all, I do want to address that. Yes, I did call John from rehab when I was in detox because I heard he was trying to get a hold of me, and I know how John gets. And I was thinking, oh, he's gonna start thinking it's some turn or whatever. I did leave him.
What would give you that idea?
Yeah, I know, and I did leave him a voicemail, and I wasn't going to tell him I was in rehab, and I said, John, I was just checking in. I said, I'll call you, try calling you back, something like that. But he could play. Listen, I'm asking him, play the message because there is nowhere in that message where I say I'm in rehab. John, I'm in rehab. You could watch the show when I come back, when I tell John I was in rehab. He's like, oh, really? If he had that voicemail, why would he be like, it's insane.
What would be the point of playing that?
Well, I want him to because he's lying about it. Like, I never left him a message saying
that's
I was.
Probably the only reason he didn't play it then.
Yeah, I could play it, but he's acting like he's taking the high road. I'm not a scumbag.
Yeah, like he once read every private message I sent him.
Yeah,
on his show.
These are from Nasty Squeal.
4 area code, Rob. I still have it. You called me.
I'm the one that told you it was from. It's on the clip. People can watch it. He goes, you called me from this. I'm like, oh, yeah, I was in detox. Yeah, but I said, you can't call that phone back. He didn't know where I was, what it was, or anything. Now he's saying he's got a voicemail saying that John, I'm in rehab. You're my only friend. I'm turning to you.
That's a great screen grab right there.
Yeah, I know. This is where Dan's going to stick his dick. Right here.
Your friend who...
You're not my friend. My friends, when I went to rehab, said, hey, Rob, we're happy for you. What can I do for you?
Your enemies did.
Yeah. That my enemies did. And they certainly aren't saying to me, you think you're better than me? You think you're better than me?
Right. Like going to rehab, it was all about trying to become better than John Melendez.
Listen, I know I was an addict and I was a scumbag. I don't think I'm better than anybody, but that's the mentality of people that have a problem and they're trying not to admit it. That when they see somebody start to better themselves, oh, you think you're better than me? Nobody said that. Maybe you're feeling that way somehow just because you see someone bettering themselves. I'm bettering myself. I'm not trying to be better than anybody. I'm not comparing myself to anyone else, to be honest. It's insane.
Offered to take you out to dinner at the Belmont on numerous fucking occasions.
Yes. That'd be like me making amends to my daughter. Like, I was a great dad. Remember that time I told you I was going to take you to Disneyland?
I didn't do it, but I said I might.
Yeah. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't have told you I was going to take you to Disneyland.
Your friend who gave you my criminal report against a certain loser.
I still don't understand that. I mean,
to help you in your endeavor.
My endeavor.
I have the receipts, Rob. I did everything I could to be a Rob Soul supporter. And you can slice it or turn it.
Yeah.
Any way you want. But at the end of the day, when you sift through the bullshit, it comes up Rob Soul is a fucking backstabbing asshole. You'll make money tonight. Trash.
And I wish we had a production team like Rico where we can immediately cut to him yesterday saying, I will not trash Rob Soul.
Yeah. Yeah, then immediately, a minute later, it's like,
Yeah.
big ass.
I'm sure when they do, Uncle Rico covers this, that's what they'll do. They'll show a clip of him. I will not trash Rob Saul, and then go right into Rob Saul's a backstabbing scumbag asshole. He don't even drive. Fucking loser.
Should mean like everybody does. This is the last time I'm ever gonna talk about you. When Shitware and Lady K, when they were going, they would say,
yes, because I was so kind to them. But Neil, over or under if he's really done talking about me.
Yeah. I would say that's not happening.
Yeah, I mean, he said he was done, and then I didn't even know how long was that show. It was like 3 or 4 hours. I tuned in the first
long show, and it was pretty much just all about you.
I know, and then I watched the first hour, and I was like, all right, I hear everybody, I've heard enough stuff about myself. I'll turn it off. And then I saw it was on like 2 or 3 hours later, and I tuned in. The first thing it's Rob Saul. I said, I thought they were done talking about me.
I was watching screeners, horror movie screeners for interviews, and I would every once in a while pause it to see what they were talking about.
Yeah, just nuts. Let me light 632 $2. If Stuttering John creams inside Ava Bear, can she get pregnant? That's not how things work. Light 632. Jay sure
try.
Yeah. Yes, he can try repeatedly. Jay sure $1.99. Rob Saul, Nasty Neil is a damn good show. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I've always had fun on with Rob, and there was times it would be hard, but yeah, it's I have a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I admit. See, that's the thing. It's what I have that Stuttering John doesn't is self-awareness. I'm able to look at myself and be self-aware. Like I'm like, hey, everybody hates me online. I'm not getting along with people that well in real life. Maybe it's me. John will never have that realization go across. Like
it was even on the show today. He was saying like all the people that like betrayed him, and then it was like he's like only 2 people are like good people.
Yeah, well, because Dan and the current ones. That's what he used to say about me too. He was like, "Oh, everybody, Rob, you're the only loyal person." Yeah, you gotta. I mean, there's got to be a point, but no, it's not. To him, it's just like he thinks that he's just some big celebrity and randomly everybody hates him just for no reason. And then people just turn their back. He thinks Shuley is using his evil Jew powers to hypnotize people that do like him to turn on him. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah, and it's like people used to work with him. People, like I mentioned last night or the night before, someone who dated him just happens to be friends with me. An older actress, and she was like very confused why I was doing stuff shows with him, and like warned me like I shouldn't be seen with the guy, and she knew him like 30 years ago. So.
Wow. Well, it's Saratoga time.
Or 20 years ago, I guess.
Woo!
Go! And got some. I brought mine too.
Oh, you're polar, yes.
Yeah. You've got the very manly flavor. This is kiwi lemonade.
Oh boy, what's the one you sent me? Unicorn.
Yeah, I saw it today at Walmart. It was unicorn kisses. I was like, if you drink this on the show,
yeah. I'm here with my unicorn kisses. Jacob Ryan, $7,000.99. John, giving out your rehab area code was effed up. I know. I mean, the number you couldn't call back anyway.
But everyone knew where it would be. It was located.
You're dry. People don't understand what a dry drunk is, because a dry drunk is someone that is sober and they just grit their teeth and bear it without working any type of rehab or program. They just that's a dry drunk. So, but hey, I get it. People are up to. I get it, Johnny. I mean, you have this warped perception of yourself. I saw him watching himself like waddling up with his fat body and girdle up to the stage, and he's like, "Look at the Duke, Vince. He's all buff here." And he thinks he's, but then he's telling me he's 169 when I was 159, and like, there's no way he's only 10 pounds heavier than me. I mean, look. I mean, come on.
Yeah. And he's not like a super tall guy either. So.
Yeah. What's that? Ryan A 4764. Rob, I can sponsor you for real if you don't turn on me. Okay. I got somebody else DM me and offered me to be my sponsor. I do need a sponsor. I might take a temporary one from the Dabbleverse, but I
don't know if that's the best place.
Yeah, I do have to find a real one.
$2 Dan will be your new sponsor.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah, I know. $2 Dan was saying AA was a joke on his show yesterday morning, and saying it was all fake, hokey, and like a call. And then then he's on with Stuttering John later, talking about I'm breaking all the AA rules.
Yeah.
You got to stand up for yourself, Rob. Whenever John is in the chat talking shit, you have to attack and make a fool of him. Guys like Cardiff and Tukey attack back in chat when John starts.
Is John actually in the chat?
No, I think maybe he means in John's chat.
Yeah. I don't think he comes to chats too often.
Yeah. Beef Drippins is here. Hi, how are you? Look up reverse body dysmorphia. Stuttering John has that on. I know. Yeah, they said that chick from Heart had it. What's the fat one? Ann or Nancy? Ann, right? She used
I'm
to
just looking. One said Neil is like pissing in the wind. It just depends on what direction.
Yeah, the chick from Heart, the heavyset one, said on one of this, what I think it was like Behind the Music, that she had the opposite of anorexia. Anorexia, she would look in the mirror and see someone thin, even though she was fat.
Yeah, it's all body dysmorphia.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So, all right. Well, we got more of Rob Soulless. Did he even say it yet? The Rob Soulless line yet?
You know what? I don't know. I felt like it was right at the beginning, so maybe it wasn't clipped. I don't know.
The worst things about you, and I had your back. They called you a f***ing dog diddler for years, and I had your back. I said Rob does not diddle dogs. He rescues dogs.
Well, that'll do it. I mean, that got him to stop calling me a dog diddler, right?
No, got your back. I like that. That's his big, like, he's such a good friend because he didn't say you fuck dogs.
I know. Well, everybody
thanks, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, everybody that was calling me a dog fucker was just fucking with me because they hated me because I was on Stuttering John's show. So him proclaiming, "Don't call Rob Saul a dog fucker," just makes those people want to do it more.
Right,
you know.
Right. Yeah, honestly, like no one actually thinks like you're fucking dogs.
Dogs,
so,
yeah.
An admirable thing.
Oh, admirable.
I commended you, Rob, while they trashed you. And all it took was one DM from Chitware. And you sold your soul. Rob Soulless.
Is he reading it?
You are Rob Soulless now. You fucking prick. Rob Soulless. You sold your fucking soul for a guy that weighed shit for a living. They said that you your aunt. I defended you.
Oh, wait, come on now we're gonna get to the ant fucking.
He's just gonna repeat all the terrible things people have said about you, and he's like, and I said,
well, in a couple days he'll be saying it actually happened. The guy that fucks his aunt, that's incest.
And said, no, he didn't. They called you a junkie, and I said, no,
I was a junkie. That's the one they got right. Now the dog fucking and ant fucking they were off on, but the junkie part they got right. So you didn't need to defend me on that.
1 out of 3, not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, Rob's a good guy. He's not a junkie.
There, we got that one wrong too. I wasn't a good guy.
They called you a deadbeat dad. And I said, no, he wasn't. No, he's
a deadbeat dad. I was not a good person.
Nah, he's a good father. Skull.
I don't remember him honestly ever saying anything about you. I don't remember.
I don't remember a whole thing. I don't know. I mean, a few people knew I had a kid, but I don't think a lot of people were talking about deadbeat dad. That was what he's projecting, or deflecting. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what they say about him all the time, that he's a deadbeat dad.
Now you talk to your kid and you think you're better than me.
Yeah. What do you hang out with your kid? Oh, you think you're better than me?
I'm cheating on you with your cousin.
Okay.
And I said, that's not true. Or I said, leave him alone.
That is true. Yeah, my wife.
He didn't really pay attention.
Yeah. Hey, they said your wife fucked your cousin. Not true. They said you were a junkie. I said not true. And I'm like, well, yeah, this stuff is kind of true. I mean, he was off with a good start with the dog and ant fucking. That stuff's not true. But the rest, they were kind of on the money.
What the fuck? I mean, how do you know? Skull. They also.
How do you know? You talked about it all.
Fucking bankruptcy for your unpaid HOA fees. Skull.
Oh, Penis Wrinkle knows all about that.
And I said,
what'd you say?
And I commanded you for owning a home.
He commanded you?
I
commanded you to own a home.
I command you to own your home. Oh boy, this is wow. The dude,
Rob, the proof's in the pudding. You can slice this any fucking way you want. You could spin it any way you want. But at the end of the day, the proof is in the pudding. And Doom, Stalin, Pest, that's me. So thorough, Joe Burrow, if you really wanted to prove what a scumbag Rob Saul is, all you got to do
is meet me. That's all.
Is play the shitware and Lady K saying all the shit that I just said.
Oh, yeah, well, listen. Yeah, they said a lot of stuff that weren't true, but they pinpointed my my junkie behavior, and watching that was like what made me say, hey, I'm not a deadbeat or absent father, but I'm like, that's not something a good parent does, because their kids can see that. So, I don't know. Sometimes you need a mirror held up in front of you. Some people can self-reflect. It is possible. I don't know if it's possible for John.
No, I mean, I guess
too far gone, right?
Yeah, I don't foresee it happening. But
he can't say oh well, maybe I was insensitive about this, or maybe he felt this way, or anything, or maybe I should check and watch myself to see if he trashed me. There's just no rationalization with him. He's irrational, an irrational human being.
Or at least, if he doesn't want to watch a whole show, be like, well, send me a clip of where he's trashing me or something.
That's what I say when people say, like, a random person that I like or that I think likes me said, oh, they called you this. I'm like, well, let me see. You got a clip I can watch? Because I'm not going to be like Carmix and just start, or like John and just going ahead and fucking.
It's so easy. So many of these people just believe anything you tell them. And it'll just be like you said, just some random guy in the chat room, like, Tommy Dude Two Dicks told me that trash me.
Just insane, John. Insane.
That they said. And then play every fucking time that I defended him. But
are you gonna? Do any of them want to clip that Doom? All the times what they said about me and him defending me. Him defending me didn't help. John, you can stop defending me. Thanks. I appreciate it, Duke. The Duke.
All because the snake. All because this.
It has nothing to do with Shuley. Well, the only thing it has to do with Shuley is that I went on Point Dabble Point and you saw me on and you went on a tirade, and then you're like, I'm not going to trash him. I'll just have $2 Dan and Ava come on and trash him. And when I go defend myself and get some jabs in, and we come to this.
Snake reaches out to Rob through a DM, and Rob throws my loyalty and my friendship under the bus.
my friendship. What? I mean, he's really under the impression that we were great friends. John, my great friends are Jason, that I went to 8th grade with, that I grew up with, Greg, who I grew up with, some people from work, Mike Carwina, who did the show that I still work with. Those are my good friends. I hang out. I go out with them. We talk about life. They listen to what I have to say. They just don't trauma dump on me. And now the people I met in rehab, especially Alex, who I'm hanging out with tomorrow, he's a close friend. We're doing this journey together, along with Emily and Marco and Sue and Tila, all those people. I love them. But John, I don't have a problem with you, but we're not close friends. I'm not. That's insane. It's absurd.
All for the snake. And don't even think about me somehow not applauding your sobriety, because
it looks like he's really applauding it.
Yeah, he's like, you think you're better than me for getting sober. And the problem with people who get sober is...
Yeah. These people, they get sober, they get on the high horse.
But I applaud you for doing
it. If Doom wanted to, if Pest wanted to, if Stalin...
Look at him dry begging for clips.
...wanted to, if So Thorough Joe Burrow wanted to, they would pull up where I said I congratulate Rob.
And in all honesty, would that be a very fun clip for anyone to watch?
Yeah.
Like just a clip of John being nice to Rob from like 6 months ago or...
Oh, yeah, well, now he wants him to pull a clip where he does, because he does go on after and it's like, I congratulate him after I went on Point Dabble Point. So he wants that clip out there. And it was reluctantly. And I think when I did his show, he seemed annoyed. He's like, did you really need rehab? Was you like needing a drink every minute of the day? Wow. I mean,
yeah, I remember you even said during the show, he just like, I could quit cold turkey just like you too.
Yeah.
Like, okay, buddy.
It's just insane. Oh my God. Light 632, $2. New vid, Ava cheesing all over Color Man face reel. I have no idea. This he's in love.
I'm gonna check it out.
Age of Quarrel, thank you for the $10. I appreciate it. John's a see you next Tuesday, and an embarrassing fool and a failure of multiple levels. Keep fighting the good fight, Rob. I will, Age of Quarrel. Thank you. And that Dan polishing, I mean, he spit shines those balls of John, and it's insane. It's fucking...
I noticed he also says he never watches anything, but I think that's just a lie. But he's just like, my sources tell me, my guys tell me, the word on the street is, and I was like, come on, man.
John B says, Rob, when will you forgive Penis Wrinkle for all? So yeah, Penis Wrinkle had like his whole Twitter page was like trashing me, pulling up any documents that made me look bad, and I unblocked him, and I've been being nice to him today. I'm like, now Penis Wrinkle. He put out his bankruptcy and he's talking to Penis Wrinkle. I don't care. There's a real world out there, real people, real love out there, John, that you'll never experience because you have your two internet friends, your ghouls. It's just crazy.
How long do you think him and Dan will be really like close? Will that be going on forever?
I have no idea. Well,
is there like, I still don't believe Dan's being sincere. Like no one could really be that just like infatuated with John.
Yeah, he was trashing Deb today, calling her like the...
Yeah, and from as far as I know, like they were actually close friends as far as I knew. I don't know.
Yeah, she said, yeah, they met on the internet, but yeah, she wouldn't talk bad about it. She said I think she came on my show and said, she was going to take a little pause. She didn't like what he was saying about me, but she was like, I don't want to make fun of his appearance or wife. And she said that on there. So, but he's got no dignity at all. That Dan, he's just gross.
$2 Dan. The Dan man. you still there? I can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh God.
No, now I can. If you're playing something, we can't see it.
Oh shit. Damn it. I got to put it back on. I got to go back.
I was confused. I was like, I think he's moving. Well, I don't think he's frozen.
Oh yeah. All right. Sorry. I got to go back now. Hey, Dan.
So thorough Joe Burrow wanted to, they would pull up where I said I congratulate Rob on his sobriety.
Bubbly. But
well, good for you. I'm, Rob, all kidding aside, I'm happy that you're sober. I mean, you know what?
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, I got on the scale today. I'm 159. 159.
I know, but I'm 169. It might go up now that I'm not in the gym, which I have, and I still do. And now you're out there calling me a drunk. And this is the funniest thing to me. It's really almost an enigma. I'm sure the sorcerer will give me a better explanation of it. But what happens? As soon as someone becomes sober, they think their shit don't stink. I've seen this happen with other friends of mine.
I listen. I don't think people act like I'm on here bragging, saying I'm perfect now. I said I'm proud of my change and that I was able to do this. But I'll tell you that I'm terrified. I don't want to relapse. That's why I am continuing in rehab through IOP, and I am going to be doing meetings, and I will eventually work the steps. But yeah, I don't think I'm better than anybody. I've never thought I was better than anybody.
No, I think that's just him projecting, honestly.
Yeah. All right.
Who have become sober. Then suddenly
he's saying like everybody he knows who became sober acts like this.
Yeah, they think they're better than me because eventually, like, you could be around people drinking when you're sober, but when you're around a drunk, that's not fun.
No.
And especially when you're sober, and him, he's high maintenance. He's a lot of work, and I imagine he's even more work when he's drunk, being his friend.
Superior. I'm telling you. And it's not what they should be doing. I'll show you the 12 steps.
Now, here we go.
These are the 12 steps of sobriety from Alcoholics Anonymous.
Seems very supportive.
Made direct amends to such people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. So let me ask you, Rob, you call me an alcoholic and everything else? Wouldn't that be an attempt to injure me? Rob, I'll wait. Continue to take personal inventory when we were wrongly prompted, admit it. Sort through prayer and meditation to improve your conscious contact with God. As we understood him, praying only for knowledge of his will for us and the power to carry that out. Having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message to alcoholics to practice these principles in our affairs. Rob, is calling me an alcoholic a spiritual awakening to carry that message?
No, it's more of a personal realization to me.
Seriously, Rob, you've already failed the 12 steps.
Oh, God.
Maybe you're not drinking, but you already failed them, and you'll continue to fail because those 12 steps you are not going to abide by.
He's grading me on the 12 steps.
And this is pretty gross right here. He's just saying like he's so supportive of you, and he's like, you're gonna fail them all.
Yeah.
And continue to fail.
Let's see. Well, I gotta know. Yeah, it reminds me of that episode of Seinfeld where George is upset about his where let me pull it up here. I had it here. Here.
Jason Hankey's supervisor.
Sponsor.
Whatever. Listen, I'm very concerned.
Is that showing the sound? Yeah. Yeah.
Jason Hankey's supervisor.
Sponsor.
Whatever. Listen, I'm very concerned about this guy.
He's doing very well. He's already on to step 10.
Yeah, well, when you don't actually do the steps, you can go through them pretty quick. You can get through 6 a day.
Is there some unresolved issue between you and Jason?
I don't know, a little something called step 9. Instead of an apology, he was bebopping and scatting all over me.
I'm not sure what you want me to do.
Well, aren't you the boss?
There's John. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Could you hear that?
Yeah.
Delta Foo. Thanks for becoming a member. Yes. Put back up here. Yeah, John. He's calling me a step skipper. What happened? Where'd Neil go? Yeah. What happened?
You're frozen up on my end, so I just
I am frozen. Jeez.
End there for if it was used.
Let me say, yeah, I am frozen. Let me get back in.
I can hear you, but it's just like a still picture. Hey guys, what's going on? Yeah, I didn't know if it was my end. I guess I could have just asked the chat. Would probably have been an easy way to do that. But I'm glad to see Rob back. I'm glad that he's doing well. And I'm also happy that so many people are supporting Rob. And I thought it was nice, whatever anyone else thinks, that some people who had a bad relationship with Rob reached out to him. I would hope that most people would do that. Like, even if you don't like someone online, you like troll them or whatever, but like you really wouldn't want something, awful to happen to them. Let's see here. So was Penis Wrinkle, were you just like gone from the internet? And are you like the Joker? Do you not exist? If Batman is not here? The Thing. I'm sorry. How come horror films always release in April? Honestly, the last few years they release all the time now. Besides like the big like blockbuster movies, because I go to the movies pretty much every weekend. Indie horror movies open all the time lately, because I think it's what people see other than the big movies. Like a low budget drama that doesn't have names, or a low budget comedy without names, like people probably aren't going to go see. But horror movies, they will, because it's more the genre itself that is the draw, and you don't need names to bring people into horror movies. That's a good question. There are a lot out this month, though. But it seems like pretty much ever since October, there's been every month a lot come out. Drunken Donuts. What about the Duke, and where does he stand? I don't know. We'll find out here. Kilnerest, tell us about the hickory stick, you fraud. Well, I actually did make a t-shirt idea for Gimme That Fat Ass, the DJ Curly Bear song. But we'll see. I'm going to try to post it onto Amazon, but Amazon's, they're kind of, they can be prudes in what you put up there. So we'll have to wait and see if it'll fly. But here it is. The DJ Curly Bear. Gimme That Fat Ass. Yeah, I did send it to the Mega G, the original. I don't think he likes me currently, or maybe it's like tough love. He's like trying to get me back into the groove of the Dabbleverse, but he was the original supporter of the Nasty Nation, was Dr. Chow. And so I had to show him the shirt because I thought he would be into it. He wanted me to make a similar Ray DeVito shirt back in the day. Rob is rebooting, so he'll be back here momentarily. You're not answering the real questions, Neil. What are the questions? Let me see them. I don't really see any real questions. I respect your fatigue in the tired verse. Still a fan. Nasty. I really haven't been on anything besides Tommy was the only show I was doing. I really was just going to stay out of the Dabbleverse. But I am friends with Tommy, so I was going to keep doing his show. And then Rob came back, who I've been friends with for for a couple of years. So I'm happy to come back on here. I did I can never say I'm leaving again though, because I want to be that guy like I'm leaving the Dabbleverse and then I just come back. But just like Penis Rickle, Rob has dragged me back in to the Dabbleverse. Kellner S do a freestyle, not for free. Kellner S, you got to Venmo me. Neil looks like Rufus from Blood. Wow, you know what? I'm a huge Bloodsucking Freaks fan. And you probably don't know this, but I am in the Joel Reed documentary. Joel Reed, the writer and director of Bloodsucking Freaks, a 1970s film, and I am in that documentary.
Oh, wow.
Weird that you brought that up.
This new camera just it froze up, and then when I went to restart it, the computer crashed and went down. I don't know. That's weird.
Wow, all right.
And I have a Mac, and those never crash out, so it just restarted. But I got
Vagina Wrinkle said she's gonna come steal my candle.
Oh, your
candle.
I'll wait. I'll wait. All right. Well, where?
I'll wait. I can't believe he's stealing Tommy Jordan's line. Jesus.
Did Duke made you popular in the universe? What do you say to that? He didn't make me popular. He made me doing a show. Well, he didn't make me, but he brought a spotlight to my behavior. And and then what made me kind of popular is going away and coming back a different personality and a different look. I don't know.
Yeah, I think any of that's just kind of silly anyway. It's like, you have to go on some show to get for people to notice you. So,
yeah,
and lots of people go on shows and no one cares about them, and you never hear about them again. So,
yeah, I've been around for a while before Stuttering John. I'll be here after him. Just depends. Nope.
Yeah, well, he's leaving.
He's
leaving very soon. Never to come back again.
Yes. I'll wait.
That was kind of creepy, that snake that John had behind him. It's like the Shuli snake.
Oh, yeah.
Alcoholic, a spiritual awakening to carry that message. Seriously, Rob, you've already failed the 12 steps. Maybe you're not drinking, but you already failed them. And you'll continue to fail because those 12 steps.
This is really like was kind of shitty here.
You might not drink
like really shitty,
but you will not abide by those 12 steps.
Yeah,
and you have not, because now you go on the air thinking that you're somehow better than me. You, Rob Soulless, sold your soul to the shitware.
I sold my soul to the shitware.
That fucking accuse you of heinous things.
Heinous.
While I defended you. You sold your soul to him because he's a snake and you're too fucking stupid to realize it. It is amazing to me. Now, I know all you Dabbleverse people. You all love the WWE nature of this nonsense. But there is one difference. There is one anomaly. There is one diamond in the rough when it comes to this Dabbleverse.
I don't think that
I am who I am. I am not doing any work. I'm not playing any WWE
not doing
bullshit.
Any work.
Yeah, well, we know you're not doing any work on yourself, at a job. Man. Yeah,
I'm getting some clips. So Final Boss said, he's premiering a clip. So we'll have to live snipe it, I guess.
Yeah. What do we? Yeah, live snipe a clip. I mean, is it different than this clip? Is it something else? I don't know. Somebody else sent me a clip that they wanted me to play too.
When I befriend you I'm your friend. I'll help you. I'll do whatever I can to help you. And when you look at the objective data, sorcerer, that's a psychology term. When you look at
is a sorcerer even there?
Of all,
I don't know. Why is he talking to the store? Isn't that Kevin Brennan's guy?
Yeah. He loves objective data. He says that all the time. It's like his new catchphrase.
the people that have stabbed me in the fucking back, just like you, Rob, the fucking narrative is always the same. John does nice for this person. They turn on him and stab him.
Why? If he's so good to everybody, why is everybody turning him? What the motive is? Like, what would be my motive to turn on him?
You sold your soul to the shitware.
Yeah, what? I mean, the shitware is doing something for me now. I don't know. I mean, I went on Point Dabble Point, and it's not like I'm now like on the payroll over there or something. Jeez,
you're rolling in the dough now.
I know. The Duke and the shitware. Pick a side.
John does nice to this person. They turn on him and they stab him. John does nice to this person and they turn on him and they stab him. And that is what this Dabbleverse is. Getting John's good graces. Let John help you get to where you feel comfortable at being, and then throw him under the bus for your own profit. And to be accepted to what you think is the cool crowd. But it ain't the cool crowd. It's the bullying crowd. It's the losers. It's the insults. And Rob, let me tell you one more thing.
Sure.
Shitware smokes weed
on
a regular basis.
Whoa! All right, that's enough.
Bombshell.
I'm staying away from the shitware. What the?
You're playing with the wrong crowd now, Rob.
It's one thing. It's one thing to call me a dog fucker, say I fucked my aunt, but once smoking weed, you really dug your own
reefer madness or something.
But let's even keep the internet aside, Neil. If we go to anybody that's worked with John or anybody that's been friends with John in real life, why, especially a guy like usually someone that has that type of fame, even if it's not that prominent anymore, they usually have people around them that like them. You really have to do a lot of terrible shit, I would assume.
As I mentioned, honestly, people who don't know anything about the Dabbleverse, and when I was sharing some of it on my Facebook, they were telling me not to be associated with them. And these are people who knew him, decades ago.
Yeah.
And know nothing of the Dabbleverse. They don't know that exists.
But he is so fucking delusional in his own mind that he thinks that he's this great person that's just so kind-hearted and bends over backwards for everybody, and they just turn on him for self-serving reasons. Yeah. Like
if it was one or two people, who knows? It could be either person's fault. But when it's like dozens of people, there's probably a reason for this.
Exactly. Then you got to start looking. Like I said, everybody hated him. Yeah, I have trouble getting along with people. Maybe I should think for a second. Maybe it's me. It's just a wild thought. Yeah, maybe it was me. But John's got the old maybe it was you. All right. We have more. He's not done. He's giving me a tongue lashing, Neil.
On his show. Is that not the equivalent of being a drunk? So is a pothead somehow better than what you call me being a drunk? Oh, wait. Being a stonehead is somehow more admirable? Last I checked, you can get pulled over for either. And get
what does this have to do with anything?
But he's better.
I have no idea. He lost me. John, I don't care. You can be a drunk if you want. That has nothing to do with me. But what he didn't get the full reference of it is I was watching. You weren't here. I did a show with Deb last night, and I was watching Dan's show. Dan did a show, and he was talking all about me, and he was saying that I'm weak for going to rehab, and drinking is cool, and stuff like it. Just saying like all this stuff that was, wacky and bizarre, and
stuff you wouldn't say on John's show.
Yeah.
Out there drinking in Las Vegas.
Now he's saying he's my friend. Now he's talking about Shitwayer and Lady K drinking, and so like I'm supposed to care and be like, oh, they're not my friends. No.
Does he really think if you go to AA that means like you're anti-alcohol, like for everyone?
Yeah,
like it should be illegal or something.
Yeah. Obviously, he Googled it online. He just Googled the steps online and showed me everything I'm doing wrong. You called me an alcoholic. Is that making an amends?
Then he's like bringing up like if Shuley should like drive like stoned, like what like you were here advocating like you should be able to drive stoned but not drive drunk.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Crowd. It's the losers. It's the incels. And Rob, let me tell you one more thing.
Okay.
Shitware smokes weed on a regular basis.
Yeah.
We've seen him on his show. Is that not the equivalent of being a drunk? So is a pothead somehow better than what you call me being a drunk? Oh, wait. Being a stonehead is somehow more admirable? Last I checked, you can get pulled over for either and get a DUI.
Are you a police?
But he's better. Pocky's out there drinking.
Anthony drinks. Whoa. Oh, Missy, you didn't tell me that. Is Missy B still here? Anthony drinks. I got some self-reflecting to do.
We're bringing back prohibition.
In Las Vegas. Lady K's drinking in Las Vegas. Lady K was drinking at Rodney's. Vince was fucking 2 shades to the wind. But they're all bad, right, Rob? Because they're drinking, right?
No.
Oh, what? Hey.
No, you don't need to wait. I'll tell you now.
He's getting so pissed at you, and it's nothing you said.
I know. Oh, wait. No, yeah. John, first of all, I don't care who drinks and who's a drunk and who's not. I'm worried about myself. And second of all, like, that's normal for people to go to Vegas and drink, or go to a comedy club and drink. To sit and get wasted off of beers to where you can barely stand up every night and slur and drool, that's it's a little different than having a beer at a comedy club.
Yeah, how dare they drink a beer at a comedy club?
So they bad people now too. Lady K, you drinking at the comedy club? My God.
Look how red his face is.
I know. He's all worked up. Let me get back a little bit here. Oh, jeez.
I'll admit he is entertaining.
He is. Yeah.
And get a DUI. Oh, but he's better. Pocky's out there drinking in Las Vegas. Lady K's drinking in Las Vegas. Lady K was drinking at Rodney's. Vince was fucking 2 shades to the wind. But they're all bad, right, Rob? Because they're drinking, right? Oh, wait. Dan, how are you?
I wish I could say I'm better.
Let's get ready for some ball washing palooza, folks. Get ready.
You think he does like neck stretching before the show so he can get the nodding?
Yeah, and the nodding, right? Yeah, look at that. Yeah, let's get ready. It's time for some ball washing.
Better, John. I'm feeling a lot of the same pain you're feeling. I'm having some issues with my co-host. I don't know if you've been following this.
He's trying to relate to John. Yeah, you say Rob was your co-host. I'm dealing with a co-host now too.
He was on Rob's show last night, and then she did a show today. She had Rob and Grillo on her show, along with some other guy who badmouths you all the time. I think she's turned. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's crazy. And
Dan, what do you mean? What's going on? It's easier to be my enemy, and you're just collateral damage.
Well, he got that part right. It is easier to be his enemy. I've been on both sides, and the support seems to come, but that's not why I am doing anything. In fact, I wasn't even trashing him. Now I'll trash you, you big fat slob. You and Dan, you two, the two just sloppiest, fat, disgusting people in the Dabbleverse, critiquing other people's manliness and telling people they're the cool crowd.
That's the funniest part to me.
Yeah.
Because you know, like they think about that, like back when they were in like high school or like elementary school, and like I maybe he was. I can't imagine Dan was like the super cool kid in school. I mean, maybe he was. Either way, only like people who haven't done well after school really like bring that up.
Yeah,
you know, like how cool I was in high school.
Yeah, we ate guys like the shitware for lunch.
He's gonna lock you in your locker.
Yes. Gave Lady K an atomic wedgie.
That's what I'm learning too very quickly, John, that there's no fucking loyalty in this game. No loyalty whatsoever.
Oh boy.
No, this is what they do. I mean, this is the epitome of scumbaggery. I mean, look at Steve Grillo.
Scumbaggery.
I try and help him, hooking him up with Vegas Bear Sells Jerry, and Shitwaya convinces him that Vegas Bear Sells Jerry is bad.
Seems like there's one common problem. It's the shitwayer. He's doing. This is why John has all these people turning on him. All this bad luck. Why things go wrong. It's all the shitwayer.
Who did he hook up with Beer Sales Jerry?
Grillo.
Oh, to do what?
I guess to produce a show and book guests. I don't know. Do something. Oh, God.
This is what we're dealing with, Dan. We're dealing with not bright people. And Rob.
Yeah, this is the creme de la creme of intelligence right here.
This is the Mensa meeting of Mensa.
Meeting of the Mensa minds here.
And Rob is not bright. I'm sorry.
Clearly.
He's never been bright. He's not splitting any atoms. And when I leave, Dan,
what's going to happen to Dan when
viewers anyway?
What's that?
What's going to happen to Dan when John leaves?
He'll go back to obscurity. Like people watched me before John. I just got like a bunch of haters when I started watching him, and of course my numbers went up from people coming over. But yeah, I mean, I'll be fine. And maybe I'll do a show for only 10 people, but I'll still have a job to go to. So I'm not that worried about what John, if he leaves the internet, which I don't care if he does or doesn't, but we all know he might leave, but he'll be back as when he goes broke and can't get a job, and and he's got to collect his $2 insults.
And Rob is not bright. I'm sorry.
Clearly.
He's never been bright.
Never.
He's not splitting any atoms. And when I leave, Dan, first of all, he doesn't get any viewers anyway.
Oh.
But when I leave, that'll be cut in half. Because when I
It's zero cut in half.
I don't know.
Right.
We're not splitting atoms. We can't divide zero by nothing.
Reverend Rage, that's Dada. He said, "Wait, Rob, you so fake, bro. You're acting like you were the new Duke for 7 months, and now you act like you didn't even know the Duke was. Come on." I'm just saying we're not close friends. It's not.
I don't think. I don't remember Rob ever saying he didn't know who he is. He's like, "Who is this guy?"
Yeah.
Neil, who is this guy on the?
Unfortunately, with a sober mind, I see exactly who he is. And that's all I had to do was wait for this moment. That's why I kind of just stayed quiet about John and talked about Dan. But we all knew this was coming, right? I mean,
I knew it exactly. I knew it immediately.
Yeah. Let's see. Jay Phoenix, $1.99. You're the man, Rob. Congrats to the newfound health. Thank you, sir. Look at me, looking good. I need that dopamine, Dan says. That's what's keeping me going. If you guys stop complimenting me, I am going to fucking do a line of cocaine, apparently.
Vagina Wrinkle was getting her money out. She thought
beep bop beep boop, $2. Stuttering John high school team would one state. Coach put him in. Yeah.
The coach always told me we need you to save the big game, John.
There was one show that they talked about like being like the last picked on like kickball or something. I was like, come on, man.
Yeah. Look at Dan. Dan is like, I mean, he's even more oddly shaped than John. And and then his face, like it's fucking, he's got like that mutated face. Like one of his eyes is like over by the side of his cheek, but it's fucking insane. And but these are the cool crowd.
Dan, all these guys, who they gonna fuck with now?
Rob talks about two things right now: his sobriety and you. That's
actually, I talk about my sobriety and you, Dan. What a fucking loser monster you are. And
all he's got.
Even the wife you bought was ugly. You must have got her on sale.
And one of them's going away very quickly. The other one might be going away as well if he keeps this anger. He's going live.
I have no anger. The anger is all on that
every day now, John. He's not taking any days off. He's manic. He's feeling this dopamine from being sober and losing weight, and he feels good. And oh, by the way,
that son of
he's
a
got the
bitch.
backing of all these other guys to bash you. So he's got the wind behind him on his back.
I'm manic because I do a show. He does. What doesn't the Duke do a show every day?
Yeah. For
Well,
hours,
I'm
sometimes
just
twice.
drifting.
A
I'm not
day.
manic. Right now I have time to come on at night, and people enjoy it. People show up.
His birthday weekend, he did like 15 hours, I think, of shows.
Yeah. I know. Well, he must be manic then. But I'm manic because I do a regular show now at night. People watch it. I know. I mean, my zero audience that's going to be cut in half.
So he's living high on the hog right now. He's living the good life.
I'm living high on the hog and living the good life. I'm living on Dan. I'm on the hog.
And then Deb, my co-host, who I know you've had your things with, she was nothing before me. Nobody knew who she was. She was somebody in my audience. She asked to come on one time. She was drunk, and she kind of
Deb drinks. I can't talk to that bitch either.
So it's bad when you're drunk now, but it's good before.
I know. Yeah, I know. We get these rules, this flip-flopping with Dan of when AA you're supposed to follow it, when it's a cult that you should ignore. Drinking was cool, or yesterday on a show. Now Deb was drinking when he got on there, and a nobody. I mean,
and when Dan starts talking about something else, John looks away because he's like, "Yeah, this isn't about me. I don't care."
Yeah, Dan,
and I think both Rob and I are we know that look.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Dan stands for nothing. I mean, he's just going. His opinion changes on whatever is going to make his baby happy. The Duke, whatever's going to bring a smile to the Duke's face.
Introduced me to some of this stuff, and now she's turned her back on me as well. I don't know that I'll ever even do another show with her again at this rate. I mean, she's not even responding to my messages. It seems like now she's team Rob Saul, team Shuley. Shit's fucked up, man.
No offense, Dan, but I saw the writing on the wall.
Oh, wow.
Team Rob Saul and team Shuley. Now it's a team. Like, so
now you with the shitware. You ain't with us. You ain't a T-bird no more. You're out of the T-birds.
She's gonna take her shirt off. It's good. It's instead of the DWO shirt, it's the Saul World Order shirt.
Oh God.
I knew she was going to turn. I knew it.
No offense, Dan, but you're too stupid.
Why do I know it? Because everybody turns on me every second. I mean,
yeah, never a self-reflection. Just they do it for because they were all enamored by the shitware. First of all, you say he's a guy that didn't graduate high school, that nobody liked on the Stern show, but somehow he's enamoring all these people against you. I mean, that's a bad look on you. I mean, this fucking untalented, unfunny guy that couldn't even finish high school is able to get people to all turn and on you and hate you. That's not a good look, Duke.
And the Rob thing really hits home to me because, Dan, look at all the times I have defended him against all of the vicious attacks.
I defended him until he didn't do everything I said and talk to people I didn't like. Now that he ain't drinking, he don't sit with me and listen to me gripe about the shitware Lady K and do stupid impressions every day.
These people made on him. And you know what the oddest thing about it is?
Isn't it odd?
Is that while I was doing that, now he says, well, why does John keep having to bring up the dog diddling? Oh, so they do hundreds of shows calling you a dog diddler. And I just bring up the fact that I defended you and said you weren't. But now I'm the bad guy for bringing up that I defended you.
It's a
when they called you.
John, it's a passive aggressive thing. You're doing that. First of all, you want to show that you're this big hero, which you're not, because you defending me only made things worse. Yeah, you defending me. That nobody over on Shuli's audience or WATP was going, hey guys, we got to stop. I was over on John's, and then John said he's not a dog fucker, so we got to stop this.
Yeah,
I mean, this is just stupid. Like, you defended me, like I defended my honor. Like,
yeah, then he went on to bring up like every negative thing about you. He's like, has this big list.
And you just keep saying dog diddler over and over again. And then he goes, and I don't know if it's in this clip, but then he goes into, talking about how I don't drive and what a loser I am.
I defended him.
Yeah.
From
Not
the
anymore.
biggest loser I knew.
Yeah.
Dog diddler. I mean, what
did he black
world
out this
is
whole?
this?
Did he black out the last 6 months when they were eviscerating
guess
him on a
so.
daily basis? I would challenge Rob to go back and watch just even one show that they talked about him and said all.
I've watched more than one, and then I went to rehab. I said, "Wow, they're right. I'm a drunken fucking buffoon." And I wasn't worried about the one sitting next to me. That's on him, but me, I got to take care of.
Awful, horrible, heinous things, the memes, the super chats, the dog comments, and then go back and also watch shows that he was on with you, where you were the only one that was on Team Rob Saul. When he was at his lowest, Levy left him. Everybody left him. They left him to die.
Levy didn't
They
leave.
left him to die.
Yeah, I turned on Levy, and then I apologized to him after, and me and Levy are fine. Bob and I have been friends for almost 20 years.
Out there in the streets, in the YouTube streets. You were there to pick them up.
What?
You were the only one. You went on his
street?
Well, yeah, the YouTube streets. I know. Oh my God. All right, let's see here. So, hold on.
They left you to die.
It left me to die.
You were like dying in the desert.
Yeah. Yeah, he left you to die in the desert.
You were there to pick him up. You were the only one. You went on his show. You were getting him views.
Oh my God.
You went on a show.
Yeah, the Duke just don't go anybody's show. I mean, he was on BYB all the time. I mean, he's on. I mean, come on now.
Yes.
You got him monetized. You got him money. And this is how he repays you?
And he thanked me for it. And he throws
Yeah, what an asshole. He thanked me for it. But because he won't listen to everything I say now, he's a turncoat. He turned on the Duke.
Throws me under the bus for a high school dropout. Dan, I swear to God, it's fucking amazing. Hey, Rob, look, I'm having a beer. I must be a degenerate. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that Coors Light. That's what did it. I saw somebody in the chat saying, looks like, he's done with the Bush Light. It said he's got a Coors Light tall boy. Somebody's dipping in that GoFundMe money already.
I actually do think someone from his team listened to me though, because I said that there was two things. I was like, it didn't really say what the money's for, and they did add some stuff that it's like for his legal defense. And I also said instead of putting up that terrible URL, he needs like an actual URL, and they started doing that. Helptheduke.com. So.
Oh wait.
I know Rob's in AA. He's doing the steps. What's the 12 step where
he knows Rob's in AA and doing the steps? I've go to AA meetings with Alex. We pick up our chips. Just it's a personal thing. I'm not sitting here showing everybody going, look at me, because Dan was saying on his show yesterday that it's to shove. Look at me, I got a chip. I'm sober. You're not. Like, no, that's not what they're for. But yeah, he's telling everybody I'm not working the steps. I'm still technically in rehab. IOP is rehab. It's just where you go home. I go there 4 days a week for about 5 hours a day. It's like full time. That's why I'm not working full time. And that's why I stream every day. I come home from IOP and I stream at 10:30. But no, I'm manic. And I need it. I need the attention. I need the dopamine of all the positive comments, he says, to to keep me going. Shit. All right.
Once they get their new buzzwords, they say them all the time. Like they say dopamine all the time.
Yeah.
They say objective data all the time.
Well, it's funny because dopamine, they must have looked it up because dopamine is a common word that I heard in rehab a lot. Because that's like, the whatever it is, that's what your brain gets more. Like when you're a drug addict, an alcoholic, your brain is producing too much dopamine. That way, when you're off of it, it's like, what the fuck's going on? That's why
he's been saying it for a little while, because I think he started saying about Vinny the lawyer. He was like, that's why Vinny keeps coming on. It was the dopamine.
Oh, okay.
You turn your back on all the people that supported you and they're all your friends.
You're not supposed to. And I just read them. You're not supposed to.
I just steps. I'm calling AA and telling them they got to kick out Rob Saul. He's not following the rules. He's been mean to the Duke.
The 12-step police.
Yeah, what do you say?
He's gonna get a new T-shirt instead of hypocrisy police.
Yeah, the 12-step police. Yeah,
for a high school dropout. Dan, I swear to God, it's fucking amazing. Hey, Rob, look, I'm having a beer. I must be a degenerate.
Skull.
I know Rob's in AA. He's doing the steps. What's the 12-step where you turn your back on all the people that supported you and they're all your friends?
You're not supposed to. And I just read them. You're not supposed to. So he's already failed on 2 of those things. 2 of the 12 steps.
Didn't you read though about the steps about like, people you wronged and like, trying to make amends? Like, don't they just realize like, oh, these people that like you were fighting with and they reached out to you. So it's probably part of the steps to like, to make amends with people.
Well, what happens, according to John, is, I went to rehab, I became vulnerable, and then I let an evil Jewish power come over me. Mm-hmm. And there it is.
Oh, damn. Whoa.
Really? Yeah. So did you catch some of the show today, right, Cerulli?
No, I caught parts of it. I was in and out. Every time I put it on, I thought I picked up from where I left off, but he was just talking about the same thing over and over again. We are going to dive deeply into this tomorrow on PDP. If you're available to join us, Rob, it'd be great if you can come on and give us some of your input on this. But
I can come on for a little. Yeah, same deal. I got to be out at the same time for the meeting and the dinner with my friend.
No problem. No problem. You do what you got to do. Pop on. We were saying at the beginning of Rico tonight that he can yell and scream about me being the reason he's upset. He's upset that you're sober. He's upset that you have taken
saying about like now Rob thinks he's better than him.
Yeah,
that's exactly. Yeah, that's exactly how he feels. Is that
surely, I'll be honest with you. I don't think I'm better than anybody. I'm just, I'm just trying to take care of myself.
But I was saying like his social interactions are either online with strangers or in a bar drinking. Yeah. Anytime he goes out with friends, drinking has to be involved. So now you're no longer a friend because you don't drink anymore. So, but meanwhile, he was treating you like shit before. Well, as well. So
I know. Well, we were just watching a clip, and according to me, I mean, he's just like, and him and Dan, he's the only person that's ever been there for me. They said when I hit my rock bottom that he threw me a lifeline, and I'm like,
pick you up. Everyone else left him to die.
I threw myself a lifeline. That was an anchor.
Yeah, nobody can help somebody in that condition other than themselves. And a true friend is the one that's there for you when you need them the most, not when you're a fucking mess and carrying yourself like an idiot and the guy supporting you and giving you a pat on the back and a thumbs up, that's not your friend, you know?
Well, he said on there, he goes, Rob, why don't you watch? And Dan's saying that too. Why don't you go back and watch an Uncle Rico or a WATP? And I'm like, I did. That's kind of what put me in rehab. Because I watched it and I saw how I was acting. And although me and my daughter had a great relationship, I was thinking that's not a good thing. She could see this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and you made the right choice. And clearly, you have, because you have a lot of support from people who never supported you.
Yes.
The people that kept pushing you into fighting and trash talking and, just crash and burn, those people were never your friends. They're just there to see the wreck. That's it, so just keep doing what you're doing, man. It's great. And the funny thing is, we did like a few shows tonight. We kind of Frog put them into one package.
Yes.
I know John hates that word.
Yes.
So, and it was great because it starts at the beginning of the week where 2 days in a row, he's going, I'm not going to trash Rob. I'm not going to trash Rob. Now, Rob, you could have said nothing the rest of the week, and we would be at this point now.
Oh, I know.
You didn't really even say anything that bad compared to.
Trash. I was mainly going after Dan because he was coming for me, and I was, I was saying that some of the stuff John was saying was annoying me, but I wasn't trashing him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying that earlier. I was watching the clip of him going, "You're a scumbag loser, Rob." So I said, "I wish we had a production team like Rico." I said, "I got to wait till Rico. I know what they're going to do. They're going to put him saying, I'm not going to trash Rob and cut right to that."
It's amazing. Like, you don't even need the clips. Everybody knows it. You name the former co-host or friend, and you can find the clip of him going, I'm not going to trash DG. I'm not going to trash Clay. I'm not going to trash, Nasty Neil.
Yeah. Yeah. He said, Ava and Dan, they're the only normal people left. I'm like, yeah, that's what he was saying about me when I was a fucking embarrassing mess. Rob, the only normal one.
Julie, I want to ask real quick about Dan. Can that guy be for real? Can he really be that infatuated with John?
No.
It can't.
He's trolling. He's trolling. Yeah. I don't know that he has an end game, but
that's what I always said. Like, if you don't have a great payoff, what's the point? You're just going to do this for months, and then
Well, I mean, and
that's been done. That's been done.
Yeah,
Quadfather, he's the king of that. So.
And I was saying before you got here, Shuli, I was saying that he's got this theory. He's talking about all these people turning on him because they listen to the shitware, and I'm like, so isn't that? So you're saying this guy that's the least talented person from the Howard Stern show, no talent, high school dropout, that he can get all these people to turn against you. That's a bad look for you.
I was talking about tonight. You watch the show The Boys on Amazon, and it's all about these superheroes, and some people have really cool powers, and then there's some superheroes that are like this guy, digs tunnels like a mole. He's a human mole, and he eats the dirt and he shoots it out of his ass like a wood chipper. And I feel like that's my superpower. It's like I can control the minds of men that nobody wants to control the minds of.
Yeah, like Rob Saul. Listen, and I see it in the chat. There's the Shuli haters and John, they're all like, oh, he's in for a rude awakening. Shuli's going to turn on him. I'm like, well, Shuli didn't make any promises to me. And he didn't there's nothing that I'm not expecting anything. Like, what do you think Shuli's going to do so bad that's going to make me mad? I mean, I talked to him after the shit he's already said about me. And he talks to me after the shit I said about him. Who the fuck cares? It's the computer, folks.
Yeah, literally half the conversations I have, well, I would say 90% of the conversations I have with Rob are off air and not stuff that I make public or talk about. Like, I just reached out to him, not knowing what his reaction would be, and just saying, hey, man, you're doing the right thing. You're moving in the right direction, and you're doing great. Keep it up. And that was it.
Earlier, you even said in there, you don't have to be, you can still hate me and talk shit on me, but I just wanted to let you know. And I said, okay. And
to me, that's a more normal thing. Like, you can make fun of people online, but I don't really want anyone's life to be ruined, and you might make fun of the guy, but like it's cool to see someone do better for themselves.
Yeah, I've never wished a horrible life for
Yeah,
John.
Yeah.
Right.
But then when you get sued, things change.
Yeah, I
So-
actually was going to bring that up. I do think the lawsuit makes all that different. But
Sure.
for the most part, like before that, I always thought like if he did reach out to you, whatever, you guys probably could have worked something out. It probably would have been fun for the show if he was on it.
It was when we started Rico, it was the first thing we did was we said to John, dude, come do this show with us. You bust our balls, we'll bust your balls. Everybody can make a little scratch. Like, let's do it. And then he struck us. So that was how it started.
So I was saying earlier too, where John said something about he can sue me for defamation because he said I called him a drunk. Wouldn't he have to prove that he's not a drunk? What?
Yes.
He'd have to be tested, right, by a psychologist, or
Well, he doesn't drink every minute of the day. So according to him, he's not
oh,
alcoholic.
okay, yeah, like me, I just drank every.
Well, a lot of those minutes he's sleeping,
Right.
so he can't.
And then he brought up he had a big bombshell about you tonight, though. He said that you smoke weed.
Oh yeah, you're a
Oh,
stonehead.
he called me a stonehead.
Yeah,
which
stonehead.
is, I mean, how to out yourself as a narc in 2 seconds, stonehead.
We were watching like Reefer Madness or something.
Yeah, and then he's acting like he's talking about how close me and him were friends. And it's like, I have real people in my life, real family, real supportive people. It's like, I talked to the guy online and I went on there and drunk and trashed Carl and Shuley with him and did stupid fucking drunken impressions that, that doesn't make us like blood brothers now.
But you know what he determines, what he clarifies as like close friends is that you pick up the phone and listen to his bullshit. It's not a two-way conversation. You have to sit there and listen to him vent and listen to him bitch and moan and cry about everything that he says later in the show. So the reason why you're not a good friend is because you ended up having a life. You ended up taking something that was important to you and streamlining all your focus and attention on it. And you're no longer of you. Ava, Jerry, they have nothing. So they are always there for him every time he calls. Dan, same thing. That's a good friend to him.
Yeah, well,
Somebody
my friends, I was saying earlier, they like I can talk to them and they'll actually listen, not just trauma dump on me.
Right.
Yeah, those are the people I consider friends. And then he's saying, so putting that aside, that he says that me and him are good friends, and he's like, oh, what about the shitware? He smokes pot. Carl, Lady K was drinking a beer at the comedy club. Anthony Cumia is drinking in Vegas. Like, why would I care? Like, am I supposed, just because I got clean, I'm supposed to hate anybody that touches no, that's not how AA works. That's
I mean, look, it's some people, when they flip that switch and they change, they can't be around it. They don't want to be associated with people who are still doing it, and that's understandable. Whatever helps you accomplish that goal. You didn't come back with, you didn't even want to talk about it. You were, you told me you were embarrassed to bring it up because you are used to getting the shit kicked out of you in this world, and you just assumed
worse. Yeah.
Right. And so here you are getting support, and that pissed John off more than anything. He misery loves company, as they say. So you're ditching that fucking sinking bus, and good for you.
Yeah.
You don't need it.
It's it is, and I don't need it, but yeah, he was very upset that I think that I quit. And that I am, Dan, that's what it was. Dan was saying that I came on and I'm going to relapse again because I came back on to get this constant dopamine, and that eventually all this attention's going to go away and I'm going to use it. And I'm like, no, I got like you said, I didn't even want to tell people when I came out. I did this for myself and my family. I wasn't expecting support from the Dabbleverse. I got it. I appreciate it. I love it. But if it goes away, that's not the reason I'm doing it.
Well, having done Rico for so many years and hearing from so many people that they stopped drinking, they got sober, whatever it was, because of watching John, because of seeing the shit that he was doing to himself and to others. I personally, and I brought this up today, I think you should do a show maybe once a week, non-Dabbleverse related, just about recovery. Just make a little AA meeting show. Have some people in the chat that I'm sure are dealing. I know for a fact there's people that are 2-3 years sober. Give them a place to fucking talk. And, you know,
March was 7 years for me since I quit. Drinking, so.
Yeah, there you go. You got a co-host. Boom. You guys do a fucking meeting. People don't have to come on. They can, you know, share their stories and chat and whatever. But I think there's an outlet for it. I think it's a great thing. And, you know, bettering yourself and other people and getting supported for it will really piss those idiots off at the Army. So
no, you did send me a message about that. And that was something I've really been thinking about and wanted to. Yeah, I mean, I don't care that these people come on and they hate that I talk. They act like I talk. People are asking me about it. Like they're acting like I came out and was like, "Hey, everybody, I went to rehab. I'm clean and sober. I'm better than all you. You think you're better than me?" That's what I heard. It's insane. But he thinks that he's this support he's had. That's all I hear. I always defended you until the one time that I went on a show of people you didn't like, and now I'm a scumbag. He's you know, what else? He's on me about the not driving. I'm a loser. The whole.
I mean, look, I like to think if you did drive, your registration would be in the glove compartment, not in the trunk of your car. But, you know, again, that's John going to lecture you about something he's terrible at. So, I know Ava's in the chat freaking out. Ava, you should really look into maybe doing what Rob did. I think it might better you. I know... You know, that's one of the reasons why you and John get along so well. Is you both like to, you know, really knock them back at the end of the day. But it might be something you need to look into.
Yeah, and Ava, what do you really want to be on that situation to where you can't have a disagreement with him at all, or it's going to come to this?
Oh, like, she knows she can't. She knows she can't disagree. The minute she pushes back.
Well, you remember when he told him he didn't want.
Even the stuff with Dan recently, because Dan has apparently called John and was like, you know, talk to Ava about like making fun of me, being mean to me. They brought up on the show today.
Yeah. I mean, I know she's angry in the chat and typing, and you can be angry. It's fine. I'm not talking shit.
Funny because Dan kept saying that him and John are alphas, but then he called John. He's like, "Tell Ava not to be mean to me."
Yeah, he's terrified of Ava, but Ava's right. She's on to him. She knows. He's full of shit,
she clearly knows. Yeah,
you know. But Daddy called her up and told her she can't be mean to Dan now. So you got to follow orders, Ava.
Yeah,
you know,
it's you know. Yeah, just like when she said, "John, I don't think you should strike," and she like prepared like something to tell me, was just making faces in the camera, and you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, but that's her way of trying to distance herself from the striking, which she had absolutely no problem with and was a part of. So don't fall for that shit.
Yeah,
that's her doing damage control because she didn't like everybody being mad at her. So,
yeah, but listen, I have he's talking about conversations we had off the air. He did not contact me off the air when I got, and he's telling people that I left him messages saying I was in rehab, which never happened. And that he was proud of me when I told him, which apparently he had these messages before, but then I told him again off the air and he was happy for me. These conversations never happened. And there was never like any type of support. And I'm not going to sit and hold grudges from when I was drunk of people on the internet that I went back and forth with. A guy comes and says, "Hey, you don't have to like me. I know we said some bad shit about each other. I just wanted to say, I like what you did. You look good. You sound good." That's a human being thing to do. I mean, although it came from Shuley, I'm talking about, but
I know, and I didn't even know. I was writing it, and I'm like, why am I sending this fucking guy this message? Like, we've never hung out. We've always talked shit. So, but yeah, I just thought it was a good thing, and I know how this Dabbleverse can be. And I didn't know if you were going to get shit for it or not. So I was just like, hey, man, from my end.
You're actively developing a grudge in real time. No, I'm not. Your friend's the only one holding a grudge.
Yeah, I would say that's
I'm
the
not the one
opposite.
screaming, calling him names, and
yeah,
calling
we're
him-
having a conversation. I know
Yeah.
that doesn't happen much on your end, but
Yeah.
you know, that's what.
Yeah, Dan's conversation. Yes, yeah, yeah,
Right.
yes, John.
Right. I mean, wouldn't you like to watch something on YouTube and not be angry the entire time?
I know.
Like, I feel like that defeats the purpose of going online to watch something, you know? Even as much of a boob as John is, and I don't like him, there's nothing better than laughing at what an idiot tonight.
Oh yeah, we were watching the clips, and I was legit laughing. And it's
He had to check his shirt 3 times to make sure it wasn't on backwards. I mean,
But what it was.
you can't write a character that stupid. Why are you not enjoying this? Why are you so angry, sweetie?
Oh, well, yeah, he John was talking about how low of an IQ I have.
I know we're all dummies compared to John.
Yeah,
It made me wonder why you were on a show for so long. He said you're
Yeah.
like a complete loser, you're a complete idiot. Like,
Well, I think part of
no
that is
talent.
because he felt that he could, goof on Rob, and Rob was beneath him. So Rob was kind of like his not stunt boy, but like almost like a Baba Booey type, where he could goof on him if he wanted to.
Oh yeah. Oh God. All right. Let me read a couple of these. Ryan A. 4764 $2. Dan won Best Actor in the movie Richard Jewell.
That's a good pull.
Morton Saul Jr. Where is Tubbo Taffer? I don't know. I do not look like Morton Downey Jr. Do I?
No.
Okay.
No. You got to start smoking if you want to pull that off.
you need some
Gold's,
bowls.
Gold's Fold $2. John's filter comes with whiskers. Fact. Okay.
Fact.
Gold's Fold $2. I'm down with IOP. Oh, yeah. You down with IOP? Yeah, you know me. Yes, IOP. That's what I do. It's intensive outpatient program for rehab. And then I'll work on the steps, the ones that I've been breaking already. Yeah, Dan says, I know he's working the steps and he's not doing them right. Like, no, I'm not working any steps yet. I'm still technically in rehab. It's just I go home. It's a rehab where you go home, but I go 4 days a week, like 5 hours a day. Some of us supported Rob for real. He wasn't ready. Yeah, there were some people that were still supportive in my drunken days and tried to tell me like, hey, maybe you need to settle down. But, I just had to realize that for myself. Ryan A. 4764 $2. Can Dan, the song parody man, enter the Dabbleverse?
I haven't talked to him for a while, so I'll reach out and see if he's interested.
Hold on, I got more. I wanted to. Did you? Somebody. I think it was somebody from your audience sent me a song here.
It's all fake.
Did you hear the? Did you hear the new nickname I have?
I kind of I was a fan actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that, and it's decent, which lets you know right off the bat John had nothing to do with it. It's either Jerry or somebody.
Because mine was very lame. Nasty squeal. That one.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not good.
you're a shitwayer, dues pair. But yeah, I even said a couple days ago to Neil, I said, "What do you think?" I said, "It's eventually we know he's going to attack me, even though he keeps saying he hasn't." I said, "What do you think my nickname's going to be?" I said, "I think it's just going to be Dog Diddler," and we kind of thought that. But I was surprised. I got a brand new nickname, Rob.
If it was up to John, you'd be like Rob the Doggy Lover, or something like that. Yeah.
But somebody sent this. I'll show it to you. I played it at the beginning of the show. This is a Rob Soulless thing they put, or Soulless.
Stuttering John said you're dead to me, but Rob Soul got clean. Now he towers above them all. The two crowns shaking, ready to fall. Rob Soulless rising, answering the call. Devil birds watching, who takes it all? No more drinks, no more chains. New life running through his veins. Rob Soulless wears the name like a crown. Left the past, don't need the shame. While John still stuck, yelling loud. Rob leveled up and drew a crowd. Rob Soulless, rising up clean. Rob Soulless, best he's ever been. Rob Soulless, took the crown tonight. Rob Soulless, stepping into the light.
Yeah. Okay. That was who? What was it? I don't. What was the guy? I keep forgetting. Senile Drunk Tour. Do you know him?
I just watched 4 hours of them. Yeah.
Oh, did- well, that's who. Well, thank you, Senile Drunk Tour. That's who sent that over. All right, Jay Phoenix 4.99. I don't drink every day, you dumb fuck. Just every night. Yeah, I like the timing on the beers. Because if you wait till after a certain hour to drink, then it's not a problem, right?
No, it's
7:45 and only had 2 beers.
If you ask John, it's never a problem unless somebody's telling him to stop. That's the problem.
Chillin 9245 $2. Here's $2 towards the Sandusky Network. Skull.
Thank you, bud. Appreciate it.
Zane, you fucking suck a big fat bag of dicks.
Thank you.
Lady K Snaggle Teeth. Trust everything Shirley tells you, Rob. I will. He hypnotized me through.
That's right. Yeah. What am I getting out of this fucking deal?
I know. Well, I don't know what I'm getting. They act like that I got signed some somebody told me that somebody told me that you and Carl paid me $3,000 for that point.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What are you, our attorney?
Yeah, I know. I said, oh boy, making lots of money. What not chaser? $1.99. Naveed is a mutant.
Hey, that's like your opinion, man.
Goldsfold 1. Surely do show once a week on the Megala.
Megala. Real big Megala. Look at you.
Anthony Grumia, having this snake on is a betrayal to your fans. Oh my God. I didn't know I had these many fans. John just said today nobody watches, and once he's gone, my audience will be cut in half. So what's 0 divided by half?
You just lost Anthony Grumia's support. So good luck.
Tony Baloney 9568. Yo, Rob, another day sober for us, bro. Keep going. Thank you, Tony.
Tony's a good egg.
God bless you, sir. Jay Phoenix, $1.99. Be fair, guys. Knight's knickers look great on Mr. Aver. Okay.
All right.
Why not? Reverend Rage. Rob, congratulations on proving TSN buys views.
How did that work?
This guy's another wacko. He'll DM me like, thanks so much, man. I'm just busting balls, blah, blah, blah. And then he's in the chats freaking out and spazzing out. What happened? Because I didn't play your music? I'll play it on the show. We'll showcase your music. I know Ava got upset when we stopped paying attention. I apologize. Very sensitive, the SJ Army. Very sensitive.
The SJ. Yeah, he called in too, Reverend Rage. He was very polite and mild mannered. But
he's a very nice guy. I've had conversations with him in DMs. Very nice guy.
Yeah. Goldsfold, $2. Morton Saul Jr. Don't lie, Shuley. Oh, he's upset because you said I don't look like Morton Downey Jr.
Mort Saul.
Yeah. Jack Sampson Forever, $5. Sorry. Hey, Shoo, I tried to get Rob to admit he was Jewish, but he gave us this nonsense about Saul being a German name. Oh, hey, Neil. Well, they think Saul is not a Jewish last name. I think people are confusing because like a first name Saul for Solomon. But
if you listen to the Jerky Boys, Saul, that was a Jewish impression. Whenever Saul.
But that was the first name. Yeah. Saul Rosenberg. Yeah. So now everybody thinks, but I'm Jewish. And I think I may be now that I've been put under this evil spell. All right. Hold on. We got one. Darky Dankenstein surely ordered me to come here. Skull. Uh-oh. That's
powers are off the chain tonight.
Yeah. So tomorrow you'll be going over the turn on Point Dabble Point that I'll be on.
Yeah. We'll definitely be checking that stuff out tomorrow at 4:00 on TSN. And Rob will pop on for a little bit. I'm gonna try and lock Grillo down for tomorrow as well. So Rob and Grillo will both be on, and maybe a surprise guest or two. So, but I wanted to come by. I wanted to say hi. I want to tell you, you're kicking ass. You're doing a great job. Keep it up. And don't ask me to come on your show if this piece of shit Nasty Neil's going to be on again. Because
well, I did hear John. He said, "Shuli, you don't know how to write a joke," because he said a joke for people who don't know.
Go ahead.
It's a setup and then a punchline. So I wrote notes. I was like, "Oh, that's what a joke is." I was like, "Now I know the secret."
Can you run that by me one more time, real quick?
Set up.
Look at these; they're all blank. He's right. I haven't written a thing. My God.
Pick up a pen.
I know.
Well, Shuli, I appreciate you being supportive of my sobriety. Yeah, and I'll come on, and you can I'll even watch some of the old dog fucking stuff with you. I don't care.
I know you don't. That's the thing. John and Dan can talk all this shit, right?
Yeah.
But none of them, Ava included, would have the balls to sit there and watch themselves at their lowest point or watch themselves getting made fun of and laugh it off because they know what they're doing in life right now is a million times more important and serious and should have their attention and focus than this stupid shit. We were dirty Jews. We were pedo enablers. We were all this thing. Rob's dog fucking, ant fucking. Everybody's going crazy. This is the Dalver. And now everybody wants to reel it back in. Can you believe what they said?
I know.
What they said? Yeah. Everybody said horrible things. That's the Dalverse. It's a shit place.
Yeah.
I don't know if you realize, but Rob said some not nice stuff about you, Shuli.
Yeah, I know.
Did I? Oh my God.
I know. Listen, the real mean shit wasn't even on the air. It was in text
I know.
messages.
I was when I text Shuli, because I haven't talked to him in forever. I went to text him, and I saw the last message I sent him. It was very nasty and racially charged.
Yeah.
Well, when I was on the show regularly, originally, there was a couple times when you'd go off on Shuli, I'd either just leave the screen for a little bit or not say anything. It's a little bit too much for me. But
Oh yeah, Ava was talking on John's show today, and Rob is he was cringy. I'd have to defend Shuli. He's so anti-Semitic, and John's like, "Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that part." But
I'd take 1,000 anti-Jewish texts from Rob Saul than one Ava defending me ever over anything. Thank you.
Well, I will see you tomorrow, Shuli. Thanks.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm going to keep holding you up because I know you just did a long Rico show. So.
No worries, man. I told you I'd pop in. I wanted to pop in, especially because I haven't talked to Neil in a minute. So we got to get Neil in the mix again. It's good seeing you, buddy. I hope everything's good.
Yeah, things are good. The trailer is going to drop soon where I play you in a movie. These are the glasses from the movie.
Oh, did you borrow Rob's nose thing for this? All right, put it on. Let's go.
I have it at the ready.
Really? Really?
Let's talk a little bit about John.
Wait, I gotta put my leg up too. Good. Bring the glasses tomorrow. We'll bring the dog fucking. We're gonna have a great time.
Yeah.
Fuck everybody else. We're out. Rob Saul.
Thank you,
president.
sir.
Bye.
All right. Shuli, ladies and gentlemen. My Anon producer finally popped in for the first time tonight. Said this isn't going to age well.
Oh, wow. He picked a bad time.
Yeah, he said this isn't going to age well. But hey, listen, everybody's entitled to their opinion. But I don't know. You guys, I can't. This isn't like Blood and Crips to me. And I don't know. Should we let Ava come on and give her piece? I don't know.
I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
Can you send her the link, Nasty?
Yeah.
Yeah. What he said? Yeah. What a fucking time to tune in. I heard Shuli told Rob he's not allowed to have me on. Oh no, I didn't. I forgot you asked me for the link.
I will say the first time you were back.
Yeah.
And I was told I wasn't allowed on your show until John had left. I thought it was kind of funny. I was like, that's fine.
Oh, yeah. For me. Nasty. No nasty squeal.
You might have froze up again.
Oh, man. I hate this camera is giving me the business. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah.
$1,000 camera giving me the business.
Yeah, mine's $50. EOS webcam. All right. DL, do you ever feel Rob is an upgrade over Ava? For what do you mean by that? An upgrade to who? I'm not really sure what that means.
I gotta put my webcam. That's what the battery does. I gotta make sure that I have to charge a full battery on this. So
okay.
I'm just going to change the my back to my old webcam. This
Yeah.
I really wanted to use this fancy schmancy camera, but it seems like it's a whole lot more pain in the ass. Hold on. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I just honestly, I'm being serious. I'm not sure what that means, panhandler, because that would be because I used to do the show with Rob for quite a while, and then I'm back on here, but I never was like a regular like with Ava on anything, so I'm not really sure what that means. Troy, bring Ava and Tommy Jordan on, and we have the new Fantastic Four. Let's see here. Shuli always, I'll be fair. Ava says Shuli always accuses people of racism. Well, that last stuff, a lot of that was being silly, so I wouldn't really say that was being accusing anyone of racism. But Rob has admitted he sent Shuli some anti-Semitic things, and I was on the show. I don't think the glasses themselves are inherently anti-Semitic, but he had sent some stuff there was, and you yourself, Ava, said he said stuff. So I don't really think that makes too much sense. Nasty Neil, Shuli left. Turn the knob down on the fake views. Gotta get realistic. Oh, so is that why people were saying that you proved that they bought views, that the views go in?
Well, I'm just going to use my computer camera.
Oh, Mr. Panhandler. I meant Tommy. No, I like Tommy as well. I'm not getting into a feud of who I like better. You can like more than one person. But do I like Rob? I'm going to send him a note. I like him. Dr. Mega G for gooning off Neil. I'm not sure what that means, but I like it. I like it when people goon off Nasty Neil. Oh, someone was sending me a clip in I think it was Tukey. He was I can send it to Rob after, but I believe Tukey won the costume contest at Hackamania. He dressed as Ava, and I know Ava watched it and found it funny. So.
All right, I'm just using my computer cam. I wonder if I can buy like a battery for that camera that's like less.
Oh, probably. I know those. I forget that there's a term for that. I forget it offhand, but you need like phantom power or something like that.
Phantom? What do you? What, a phantom power battery or?
Yeah, I'll ask my my webmaster. He'll know.
Yeah, because the camera's nice and it looks better, but yeah, I guess that's why it froze up before. The battery was running low and then it just completely went out. But all right, we have here Clark's Griswold 9.99. What a show with a question mark. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I found today cleaning up an expensive pro Canon camera that I couldn't figure out how to work because I was always all fucked up, and I got it working today, but it's giving me a little problem with the battery. So let me.
I sent Ava the link. I don't know if she's coming on or.
Okay. All right. Well, we can finish watching this.
I agree with real quick. I do agree with Vagina Wrinkle. I hate it when people get mad if you like, whoever.
What's that?
Vagina Wrinkle says, I hate that people get mad if I like Shuli or Ava or whomever. I agree with that.
Yeah. It's like it's gang mentality.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is going to help him get back on track because he's got all Team Kumia. They're all coming to Rob's aid. Oh, Rob, we'll give you a hug. We'll make sure you're good. Anything you need. Missy B. I mean, she'll probably be in the chat tonight, giving Rob all the support and the love that he needs. It's just it's fucking pathetic. It's
Missy B. I don't even know if she's still here. She didn't give me all the love I needed today. I need more love, Missy B. Give me more love.
You didn't get enough dopamine for the night.
Yeah, she didn't feed me my dopamine dosage.
Rob should have known better. But these guys, like you said, Rob's not smart. Rob is not an intelligent person.
Well, his new nickname, I don't know if you heard it, it's Rob Soulless. He's
Soulless.
soulless. He's soulless. I mean,
Oh yeah, soulless.
the man's
I know. Surely that evil Jew sucked it from me.
sold his soul for the shitware.
He's also not very street smart. Anybody that's street smart would know what Shuley is up to. You'd know the machinations of Shuley.
Oh, we should have watched this when Shirley was here. I want to know what he's up to. I'm too stupid to realize it. I'm sure.
Just too dumb.
I'm sure pedo mustache, fat fuck, big titty Dan knows exactly what he's up to.
What he's doing is trying to get in your good graces, trying to cozy up to you, all so that he can use you to use Rob Saul to get back at you.
Yep.
Shuley doesn't like Rob Saul. Shuley, they probably laugh behind the scenes. They're like, I can't believe the dog fucker is on our team now. I can't believe we got him. And now they tricked.
That's what they're doing. We got the dog fucker.
Him, but then also
we're gonna get him in nice and comfortable. We're gonna get him to admit that he fucks dogs.
They get him to come on the show and badmouth you.
Yes.
And then he goes back on his own show and badmouths you.
Yes.
It's fucking sick. It's
That would be a
sick
good
out
video,
there
like an interrogation room.
Yeah. What's that?
Yeah. That would be a good video. It's like an interrogation room, and they get you to admit that you've had sex with dogs.
Oh, God.
Disgusted. It makes me want to vomit. But like you said,
your face makes me want to vomit, Dan. You're gross. Take off those glasses. Show the ladies those fucking beautiful eyes. Fucking freak. It's like something. Somebody in the chat yesterday said he looks like he was born on like a nuclear plant.
we could have predicted a lot of this stuff, a week or two ago. You could see which way the wind was turning. It's profitable to backstab the Duke, unfortunately, because these people just have no integrity.
Dan, you have seen me on my show. I haven't trashed him until today.
You just
today was the first time because I did not know, and I talked to Ava, and I'm like, I'm just going to say it. Dick was like, oh, no, he's not trashing you. But then I talked to Ava today, and she's like,
well, Ava was wrong. Ava exaggerated it. So I'd like to see Ava see what she thinks trashing is.
By the way, Ava does say she's already going to bed, but she will come on in the future.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, Ava saying I was saying some gripes about what was going on with Dan and annoyance with John, but I wasn't trashing him. So Ditka was right to tell.
I could see that too. I know John will sometimes exaggerate what someone told him. So
yeah, but he's saying Ditka, mad at Ditka, like Ditka did something wrong. Ditka was right. I wasn't trashing him. Ditka doesn't like that I have Shuley on. He's, he's not supportive of that, but he's going to be honest and say, well, he's not trashing you, John.
What are you talking about? He's trashing you every fucking show. And I'm like, well, Dicka, what's the deal, man? I mean, you're fucking telling me that he's not trashing me, and he is nonstop, Dan. And I know that.
He kind of started.
Yeah. Why you and that faggy co-host of yours, Mega G, Dan comes with a strong point of view. Most won't come with a take.
You can't really take anything.
His only take is washing Stuttering John's butt. His take changes no matter what. When he was on his own show, he said AA was bullshit. Nobody should do it. Drinking is cool. Then when John went over the 12 steps, he was talking about, Dan was saying how important the 12 steps were, and I'm not doing them right. Which is it, Dan? Dan stands for nothing. He just stands for washing Stuttering John's balls. Old, has-been, delusional, narcissistic, drunk. You're the fucking loser, John, not me. You want to get trash? Now I'm trashing you. Fuck you, you fat bitch. You don't weigh 169.
Get the fuck out of here. Reverend Rage 499. Rob, I can't believe you forgot you went on MLC to tell everybody TSN Bolt views. Do you think Shuli has what it takes for forgiveness? Be careful. Yeah, I did. I don't think I said, well, I mean, I didn't have proof. I knew that Bob had this guy that I was the one that Nasir. We proved Chris Abels did, but everybody just assumed that
right.
that
Because there's
Shuli
Chris
was
Abels who
the-
happened to be on the Shuli network. I think isn't that why they got rid of him though? So I'm not.
Probably. I think they got rid of all the like outside shows they had because Ray DeVito was on there for a while. Chris
Look, I
Abels.
mean, you can people out there can hate the Shuli himself or the Shuli network or the Rico show and stuff, but they do have a big audience. They just do. If you're in the chat, like it is a community feel. There's a lot of people like the show, and when I met Kaylee in Boston, like some people came out, knew her and stuff. There's I mean, they have a big audience, whether you like them or not.
Oh my God, Rob, what have you? I became sober. I don't hate everybody. But now, well, John is, I don't hate him, but like this guy's fucking calling me a loser, talking about me not driving. You know, I mean, get the fuck out of here. And that it said, I mean, look where he's with. Why is Dan's face all red? Like a big fucking tomato.
I think John even brings it up later. He's like, he asked him why his face was all red.
Started out slow. He was sort of dipping his toes, just like about the rehab story. At first, he didn't want to tell the rehab story. Then it kind of came out. He didn't want to bash you at first, but then when he got pushed to it by Shuli, and then
Shuli and oh my God, Shuli. No, I did not. You started talking shit about me, and John wasn't saying anything, and I said I was annoyed with it, and I was trashing Dan, and just like Ditka told John, but. Yeah, tonight's the first night that I am being venomous and trashing John, and that's just in retaliation to his. Maybe I should be the bigger person since I'm sober, but I'm not quite there yet, Neil.
even some, when it was asked about me, and I made fun of kind of all the sobriety talk, and now he's just unleashed. It's Rob Saul unleashed.
Well, I mean,
no
think about
holds
that
barred.
sentence
He
right
hates
there.
both of us. He's going to talk shit about us.
Sobriety.
I thought when you get out of rehab and you get into the program and the 12 steps, anger.
I'm not, you dummy. I'm still in rehab. I'm in outpatient rehab, you fucking dummy. And why? I mean, why are they so concerned about it? Like, if you don't want to hear about my sobriety, if you think I'm talking about it too much, which I'm not, most people are asking or reaching out about it, then fucking hit the X button. There's a little button in the corner of X. It'll turn me right off. You don't have to hear anything I say. Not you, not my audience here. I want you to stay. I'm talking about fucking Dan. Oh, I'm pointing at the camera that's not plugged in. Jesus Christ. Yeah, cortisol spike. Yeah, I don't know. Rob Saul.
Gina Bobine.
Yes, Rob Saul unleashed. Where's Ava? She's not coming on.
Yeah, she's
Dan doesn't have any clout for washing Stuttering John's balls. You're ridiculous. Every show swaying over him. No, every show watching him make an embarrassment of himself. He's a big fat fucking cross-eyed loser, and I guess they're happy that sorry, I was reading something else. No, not 90% of my shows. People have been asking about it, you dummy. Shouldn't you be washing Kevin Brennan's balls? Handler, yeah. I'm not washing Shuli's balls. I'm not sitting
that term is really overused. Like, if you agree with anybody,
yeah,
ball washing.
Because I'm not saying he's a scumbag. I'm ball washing him. No, a ball washer is what that fat fuck is doing there. He's done that, and then like changing his opinions based on whatever John says.
Yeah, because I've never really used the term, but there's no other term for it here. I mean, this is the definition of ball washing whenever he's on there. The head just starts going up and down, no matter what John says. And then the other day when he said that John was the living, breathing embodiment of the American dream. It's like,
of the
like,
American dream. Yeah. Oh my God. Awful. But all right.
Is supposed to be something that you're supposed to get.
I just read him. He's not supposed to be and like when by him calling me a drunk.
The steps right. No, he ain't supposed to be doing that. They need to kick him out of the program. He's got to have a beer and start from day one.
That's against the 12 steps. You don't want to say anything that could injure
against the 12
that could injure.
Well, like, I think it might have been Shuley, but I don't know. Somebody said to me the 12 steps aren't rules. It's something you're supposed to.
Yeah, they're guidelines.
Yeah.
Because he kept saying God too, and it's not necessarily God.
Yeah,
you're
say
supposed to have
just
a
a
higher
higher
power of some kind. Yeah.
The Duke should be a higher power.
That's what I said the other day.
Yeah.
Person.
Correct.
I just read him.
Oh, Dan agrees. Correct. Yes, John. Yes, John. He's just wishing that if that microphone was John's cock, he would be bobbing on it even harder.
Would anybody besides John fall for this? Someone just completely agreeing in every possible way.
Well, that's what I said. I mean, because if somebody came I said that I think to you when we watched it. If somebody came on my show and said, "Oh, Rob, you're the living, breathing embodiment of the American dream," I bet this person's fucking with me. Like, right. John's like, "Yeah, from rags to riches." Yeah,
that's a very good point, Dan.
See, Dan's a good guy. I know he is. They've been saying he does stuff online.
Like, you don't know Dan. Like, all you know is he comes on and agrees with everything you say.
He's good in my book.
A month ago, he was saying him and Keanu would be friends forever. They would, nothing would ever happen between them.
Yeah, friends forever.
Now she's ugly.
I got a necklace, half on her, half me.
Thank you, Nasty Meal. You are the living and breathing American dream.
I know. Thank you. Nasty Meal gets it. Thank you.
He's not low IQ.
Yeah. Anybody can do it. You just need to feed John compliments, and he will eat them. I know.
Yeah, it's not that hard. I guess. Yeah.
Well, he's like too, and
he was on with Lord, who tried to stream my son's graduation.
Well, since then you've had him on a few times yourself.
Yeah.
On your show, I just went on a show. We happened to be a guest the same day. It's nuts.
Yeah, he's been on a few times over the last year.
Yeah. Well, that's separate route, but the Duke is the Duke. We're all his underlings. We have different rules. We have to check with the Duke first to see where he is on his feelings first. Like, I used to have to do that with Vince the lawyer, because Vince the lawyer used to come on the show, but I'd always have to call and check with John, because sometimes, the guy's suing me. You gonna have a guy on that's suing me? And then it's like, I remember when he had Vince on himself, and he goes, "All right, Rob, you can have Vince on again if you want." Like,
no one's been banned more than Vince.
Yeah,
he gets banned like weekly, like daily almost.
Oh, I know. Vince trolls him every day, but Ava tells him that or Ava tells him that that I've been trashing him every day, and he just runs with it, and I'm a scumbag, and Ditka lied to him. Like, oh my God.
Was he ever mad that I would go on your show after we stopped talking, me and John?
I mean, I guess not, because
I don't think I was on your show. Like, the last time is when he really like hates me. So I don't think I was really talking to you at that time, because you weren't doing shows anymore. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cariz Abuz. John hypnotized Dan like Indiana Jones, Kalima, Humanuma Vishay. What? Okay.
Exactly. Good point.
Yeah. Why not?
Every other step.
Breaking almost every fucking one.
I'm breaking all the steps. All right. Well, that's it. Well, folks,
The number one step on the 12 steps is don't cross the Duke.
Yeah, that's the main one. The Duke.
Oh, Vince got banned yesterday again by Stuttering.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
He wasn't even on.
Jeez. Well, I will be on, I guess, Point Dabble Point.
Yeah, that should be fun.
For the, what, is that the second? Has it only been a week since I've been on there, or have they had a show in between?
I don't really know.
I think it's only been a week. Yeah. That it took John to like completely melt down on me. Yeah, I think, wow, this has been a long fucking week. I feel like that Point Dabble Point appearance, I've lived like 3 lifetimes since this happened, with all the ups and downs of emotions and people either loving me or hating me, depending on which side of the fence they stand on. Me, I'm a fence sitter. I'm trying to be, it's funny. The $1,000 camera, and then this is just the main, like on my laptop, and I feel like
that's pretty good quality for the
I feel like
my
I look
laptop
amazing
camera is
on
really
here.
terrible.
What's that?
My laptop camera is really bad.
Yeah, I'm like looking. I'm like,
turn it
I
to
actually
that.
look really good on the laptop one, but I got this
Yeah, this
$1,000
one
camera.
sucks. Oh no, it didn't even work anyway.
So yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll be live tomorrow night. Maybe Alex, I don't know. I think he's bringing his fiance, so he probably won't come to the show. But if he does, I did tell him today they're waiting for you on the podcast. He's a little nervous. It's something there's nothing to be nervous about,
Wow, nasty meal. You're in the TSN camp. Once you're in for life.
Oh Lord, TSN.
Once you're tainted with the TSN state, you're there forever.
Oh, except Bob Levy somehow. Yeah, like, and Bob won't care. Like, I think Bob doesn't care that I've gone on Point Dabble Point, and I know
I
him
was
and-
on once.
Yeah, I mean it's do Deb and then Lemmy. I don't have the props for Lemmy, but I know that Deb is like, I'm Deb. Wonder what happened to Deb. She said she was definitely coming on tonight, and she hasn't. She's radio silent and hasn't returned my text.
Maybe her and Dan are trying to make up.
Shuley's using me to get back with Bob. Oh yeah. He's gonna start. Hey, did you talk to Bob today? Nasty Neil, thank you for coming on.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, so without you weren't going to, but then all this happened, and
Well, that's why I was like, oh, I should do this. So
yeah, I'm glad, because nobody. I was getting a ton of messages. I thought I was going to have people rotating in and out of here. I knew Shuley was going to come on after Rico, but he's going to ask you to convince Bob. I'll bet you that he's going to convince me. How much you want to bet? To ask Bob. He's trying to get to Bob through me. Oh God, that's Shuley. Well, can he just charm Bob with his Jew magic like he did with
is
all the
Bob
rest of
immune
us?
to it or something?
Yeah, he's just got to use his Jew prowess.
Is that how Bob got out? He found like a way out. He found the antidote.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh God. Yeah, that's what he really went to Turkey for, to get the the Jew antidote.
Yeah. Oh, Beavis, this was why you were gone. So Beavis asked Neil, do you sell the shit emoji? So there was like this, people were saying that John shit himself on the show while you were gone.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And so his chat, they would put up like the little poop emoji in the pants. Like, and so I made that into a t-shirt, the emojis.
Oh, yeah.
And John emailed me. He's like, take down my likeness. And I was like,
likeness?
And it was literally a piece of shit. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I couldn't have got a better response. It was amazing.
Oh God. That's his likeness. The shit emoji with pants. That's all you put on there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I couldn't.
Well,
I said it. I actually said it to Tukey. I took a screenshot of the reply. It's like, you got to post this on Twitter. So I did, and it was like people were. Oh man, it was so funny.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was. You were in rehab at the time.
Well, Neil does a horror podcast, Without Your Head podcast. You can tune into that. Follow him at Without Your Head. Anything else, Neil?
Yeah, so that'll be Thursday, Without Your Head. I think a bunch of people are beyond this week. I don't want to say the topic because it's we're doing a special show for 420. So it's about horror movies about mind-altering substances.
Yeah, these are still my old teeth. These aren't turkey teeth. They do look really white though with these because I'm tan and these lights like are shining right on when I smile. They hit the teeth. Because I was looking at my teeth the other day in the mirror because I usually see myself on camera and I'm like, God, why don't my teeth in the mirror look as good as they do on camera? They're not nearly as pretty. You'll see in real life. But all right, well, we're gonna head out. We will see you tomorrow night. So I don't know about Neil. What I don't know what nights he's available, but
we'll see. I don't know.
But all right. Shalom. I don't know. We will see you next time, folks. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.